What's going on with that beautiful smile? Mm. Hey, good morning. Sorry, John Legend. He came in as soon as I turned on the as soon as I came in, my music was going. The first song came on is All of Me by John Legend. And he said, what would he do without my smart mouth? Drawing them in and then kicking me out. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Look, y'all, I didn't turn the lights on this morning because it took everything for me not to give y'all live from my bed. It's Wednesday night morning live. That's what I started to give you. As you can see, my mouth is still kind of on this side. It's still pretty bad. We'll get into that, but let me say some hellos and how you doing around here. Susan says, how you doing? Tina, how you doing? Says CJ, how you doing? How you doing? Dion, how you doing? How you doing? Just John, how you doing? Cora's mom, I can see you. How you feeling? How you doing? How you doing? How are y'all doing? You know I love when the kings are in the building. Jared, how you doing? Dana sis, how you doing? How you doing? How's it going, everybody? How is it going? How is your day going? So now I missed y'all yesterday. I missed you. I woke up yesterday at 6 in the morning. Well, last night. Sorry, y'all. I'm a day off. I'm off. Okay. I'm off. But the night before, right before I was going to bed, Terry Lynn, I jumped up on her live. Then I went to bed. I woke up. And when I woke up, y'all, man, mouth was my face was so swollen that my eye was puffy like Rocky Balboa. I felt like it was a scene after Apollo tapped Rocky. You know what I mean? And then my mouth, I said, wait, I came on my mouth, but it was swollen. So I'm like, oh, so like right now it's off. So yesterday I was trying to get in the dentist and I was trying to get in for the day without going to an emergency dentist because you know that changes the game, y'all. Because then it's paying out of pocket, and whether it's if you could get it done or not, if you can find a way to not to go ahead in my insurance, whether it be the insurance through the state or not, you can cover it. That's the way we gotta go. Like that's the way we should go. But anyway, I was calling and they were booked, but they were also letting me know that with an abscess, no tube, it would just be treating the abscess. But that's what I had to make sure what was going on. So while I was on, so Terry Lynn yesterday morning, so as we lead to the morning yesterday, she texted me and she said she was getting ready to make some coffee and take a bathroom break and everything else, because it's easy to just go take a bathroom break. But don't go want to take a bathroom break. Stop, get you something to eat, make a sandwich real quick because the people will just be sitting there. Now, yes, they will be talking to each other, but there'll be this dead air just sitting on your screen. So I said, oh, Terry Lynn, I'm going to go on up. But I came up. And when I came up, I just had my avatar on and I was talking. Somebody said, this is how you know people care and they listening. Somebody said, Danny, you don't sound like you feel too good. So, it's probably because I can barely open my mouth to talk. Like, you know what I mean? So then I let them know. Then they scared me half to death. Next thing I knew, we was talking about abscess that turned into in your vajayjay. I said, wait a minute. Right? I said, wait, shutting down your organs. Now I'm scared. I don't fear no humans with hunty, that kind of stuff. I was like, oh, Lord, this is going to be the big one. This is going to be the big one. So I was going to go to the emergency room. I hate the emergency room. Unless I have to be in the emergency room and preferably bring me in through ambulance, not me walking up in there. I can't stand it. I get into the emergency room no matter how sick I am. I get better because I just want to get up out of there. I just don't like the emergency room. So then I said, wait a minute, I can go to if I go to urgent care, my actual physician does the urgent care that's closest to me because the hospital he works at and the clinic he works at are all in that same area. So I said, oh, maybe I can get blessed and my doctor will be in on urgent care tonight. He'll be there today. This will be his day. And the doctor gods said today is his day. And it was his day. And I went. And so actually, I remember I told John when I did that thing with the shell anyway, that after that, a piece of my tooth broke, right? Anyway, long story short, I have an abscess growing under my back tooth. And because there's a hole in my tooth, the abscess is coming through my tooth. So the head of the abscess is through my tooth. So if my teeth so much as clean together right now, there's a sharp pain that's going to shoot through my face that's going to make me forget that I am on strong painkillers and everything else. So I'm a little off today. I am, and it's so messed up. I just on Saturday went to the grocery store to get, I shop weekly. I really do. I hate to waste things, and I really just want what I want for the week because I'm so OCD. But I have to be on fluid. So then right now, what I need to do today is before when I get off of here, before I get off of here, not before I get off of here, unless I'm carrying the computer or switching over to my phone. I need to go to the store and just get a bunch of fluids because I figure about 3 days of this antibiotic, the abscess should start going down. But right now, I'm scared of everything. I'm scared that I'm gonna bust the abscess if I brush my teeth too hard. I'm scared I'm going to bust it if I chew. I'm scared that because I do sometimes grind my teeth, especially if I'm very stressed, I'll grind my teeth awake when I'm stressed. And then in my sleep, I'll grind my teeth in my sleep. And I'm just so scared of that. So it's got me a little, I told my doctor, he said, well, what you got to do is you take the antibiotics, it's for 10 days. You take it 4 times a day. He said, about the 8th day, you go ahead and make your appointment with your dentist to, about the tooth because the infection will be out. Because here's something we have to understand, guys. I go into surgery for my transplant. MLW, how you doing? Mama Bear, how you doing? How you doing? I'm going for surgery on the 18th of April, which is kicking into us into high drive. We getting close. About to put my foot on the brakes because we that close. But so I go in there yesterday. My blood pressure is 160 over 120, some shit like this, super high. And my doctor hasn't seen my blood pressure super high like that in a long time. And one, like I told you, I can endure a lot of pain, and it's not good because you're still standing, and it's really not good. But so he was just, because my doctor will get on my ass, like real talk. One, he got on my ass because, honey, let me tell you something. You get on that scale and all that food you've been eating and all that living in that hotel and living in the fast life and the fast lane. Life in the fast lane. Oh, honey, it sure made you lose your mind. Got on that scale and said, oh, life in the fast lane. I said, baby. I said, well, maybe when the abscess gone, I'll lose some weight. Hey, sweet potato, how you doing? But yeah, I got on that scale and I said, "Oh, hunty, no, this is not a hot girl summer, girl." And I'm not even talking body wise. I'm talking about what are you doing to yourself, Danny? And anyway, so I was like, "Well, we got to work on that." But off of that, and then he said, "Well, honey, this blood pressure is so high, and when you get your clearance for your surgery, I got to get it a couple of weeks ahead of my surgery, right? To be clear." And he said, "Well, here's the thing: we gonna set up your appointment." But if this blood pressure like this, nope, is the answer. He said, if you got an abscess or you haven't removed the tooth, which means the abscess could come back, surgery is a nope. That's what I had to do. I had to blink, y'all. I said, wait, what? Did he just say what I think he said? And he said, yes, I did have her. And I meant it. And I said, oh. So it's a get it together time, y'all. Get it together. I said, no better way to lose a couple of those eating habits and pounds is when you can't eat. Because, honey, I decided yesterday, I was like, okay, you know what? I feel kind of fine other than if my teeth touch each other. I feel fine, and the swelling's a lot down. Because, like I said, yesterday when I woke up, from this point right here, all the way into my face up to here was swollen. So up here look kind of normal. I guess the forehead don't swell. I don't know. But, like, all under the eye, I look terrible. I look terrible. And so it's terrible. It took me from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. ice. You know what I mean? I am taking any medicine, any painkiller that helps with swelling and inflammation. I was, man. And, sometimes I'd be scared to not scared to go to the doctor because your health is first. So I never want to put those words in front of it, being scared. It's more scary to know you could have stopped something and you ignored it. That's scary. But sometimes I just be like, I don't want to go to the doctor because I feel like every time you go to the doctor, it just becomes something else, It just becomes something else. But at the same time, when I told y'all how I feel about anesthesia, and when I told you all before about what scares me about not being able to see or anesthesia and that you could not come out, is like you got to be on top of yourself before you go under stuff like that. So you have to get yourself in together, to get your body to get some rest, get your body. You have to all that stress, like adding like some extra stress that just I don't need for what. I've got enough stress. This borrowed stress, they can keep it. They could give it back. I borrowed it and I gave it back. You can have it. I don't want it anymore. Yeah, so my blood pressure was very high, Mama Berry, yesterday, and that's what my doctor said. He said, I know parts of it is the pain. He said, and, I know that tooth pain and it's abscesses. Like I said, if my teeth touch each other right now, and it even touches anyway, it shoot a pain from there dead through my ear. But when it come out my ear, it's like somebody just rang up. My So yesterday I kind of laid low. I chilled. I watched some TV. I laughed. You know what I'm saying? I stunted on a bitch or two. Well, other than that, I had a good day. I had a good day. My day was very good. I see word on the curb. The best insult you can give Danny is, I'm a man. Well, if I'm a man, someone tell my uterus that, okay? If I'm a man, tell that doctor who had me in stirrups pushing them 3 babies up out of it that. If I'm a man, I just had to address that because it's almost like when you're a woman, you got to be a hoe. She got to be obese. Her coochie must stank. Girl, how old are we? Like, what? I'm a man. I'm a man. And the funniest thing is that the bitches that say I look like a man or I guess I'm a man, I look better than them. All facts. On my bummy day. On my girl, back my hair in my sass. You know what I'm saying? Like, bunny, on your bummy day, this body get baggy. Better than yours. Even when it stood on that skin yesterday and said it's time to take it off, baby, it's still, when we pull these clothes off, it get better than yours. You get what I'm saying? Like, girl, and the parts of my body I can't show Hunter. I know they better than yours because I ain't got to run around the internet and give it out. I ain't got to tell the whole world. So yeah, I guess I sound like a little. But I told y'all in the beginning, I was so boyish. People love to just think I'm a lesbian. I got my hair shaved. They love to think I'm a lesbian. I'll color my hair. They love to think I'm a lesbian. I will run up on a dude just like a chick. They love to think I'm a lesbian. No. No, I ain't. I just governed myself so long that it has me come across very mannish. But I told you I've actually let the guards down. That's how I let the kings in. Because I had to learn that because there are kings, I could just be a queen. So I didn't have to be, but say, baby, if you think that I don't get a little like the fellas, I do. Because they raised me. They made me. I ain't gonna lie. So even if I was real in some heels, all prim and proper and all this girly girl, I'd still be that girl that would kick them shoes off, hike that skirt up, and throw these things with you. You heard me? I'd still be that chick. I'd still be that gummy boo boom. I'd still be her. But definitely ain't no man. But I like it, thank you. Because even people think I'm a lesbian because of how I am. You know what I say? Oh, that must mean you think I'm free to be myself. You must think that I'm okay with who I am. But no, I'm not a lesbian because if I was, I'd brag about it. If I was, I'd be flirt with all the women I thought was something to. Baby, don't you know? Don't you know? I wouldn't hide it. Why would I hide it? It'd be a part of my life. I wouldn't. I wouldn't hide it. I live so, baby. I'd live in it. My whole background always have pride flags on it. I kid you not. I kid you not. Then word on the curb. See, you know what a curb is? It's where the winos sit. So we just talking about some stuff, the drunkies and the flunkies and the fooly foo-foos, and them they were saying, so that's the word on the curb for me. But good word on the curb also was that I was on my channel dissing the LGBTQAI plus community. But yet I'm one of the only people that seem to be able to say it right? I'm talking about other people talking about it. I seem to be one of the only people that understand it. I seem to be the only person who explained why I look outside the box. I seem to be one of the only people that say, I'm going to stand so hard for that community that you're going to think I'm part of that community. Didn't I? Just like I said, for that community. For all the T's that fit the letter in that community. I refuse to let them be tortured because you want to walk around here looking like a man telling me to call you a woman. That's it. That's what I said. I said, when you got your dingleberries, when you magic miking it in the front for me, it's real hard for me to say, girl, could you put your ding ding up? Girl. Girl, would you tuck it, please? Girl. I can't say that because I won't say that. And I ain't going to say that. I'm going to say what you want me to say. When you got a shadow coming in, but you're trying to tell me that you look better than every woman God ever made, period. Whether they were born in or not. When you try to tell me that, I'd be like, baby, not with that 5 o'clock shadow. When you'll come on and give us a straight George Jefferson, but no, it's more like Homie the Clown. No woman gonna come on like that, Boney. No. You show it to me, and I'm gonna show it to me. And she just come on the camera like that. No, so I'm gonna call you what you asking me for. When you're sitting up talking about putting hands on women, I'm going to remind you that you are a man. And that's to nobody in the transsexual, none of that. Transgender, none of that. I can respect pronouns, but I definitely respect body parts when he's dangling in my face. End of story with you. Like I said, you want to keep on going around, and baby, I'm not studying y'all. The honest to God truth is, once I talked about him, I was done. I was done. Future messages, who need them? I could care less what they over saying there, Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock, girl, I don't care what they down there say, because I guarantee it's gargly. It's gargly. It's gargly. I know it's gargly. I know it is. So I can't really understand it anyway. I don't know. I don't know what's going on down there. I don't know. I told you they are swimming through Dimitri. Why would I know what's going on down there? I don't know. They think I'm coming down there. Ooh, huh? Ooh, Jesus. Ooh. I don't go to them parts of town, y'all. That's like asking me, do I want to go to dinner to somebody's house with roaches falling off the ceiling? Are you crazy? I don't even want the clothes I have on when I walk up out of there. Baby, are you? Oh, they wanted me to come over there. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I feel violated. Is there an SVU sector part or line for me to call up in YouTube? Because I feel violated. I feel violated. They wanted me over there. Y'all, they wanted something from the kingdom over. Oh, good. Oh, jeez. I don't know what the world coming to. But if they think that Miss Danny, I'm sorry, Mr. Danny is coming up over there, oh, Mr. Robinson don't get down like that, boo boo. They don't get down like that, boo boo. I'm a man and I'm the one told Sparkle to tuck it. Get it together, then come hang out with me, baby. Let me give you a life, baby. Or at least get you a pair of clean drawers. There will never be a day that anyone that sniffs their drawers before they put them on can talk to me. Please. Who sniff their drawers when they put them on? Do you? Because I don't. I don't. And I got some panty sniffer talking to me. Haunty. A panty sniffer can't even hang with me. Baby, sniffing panties after dark. Eagles, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, Wes. I love you too. And I love you back. And I love you back. That's what I'm saying. Please, I'm like, I got to. Baby, I don't have to diss you. I'm not, baby, your gender, who you sleep with. I don't care about that, sweetie. I care that I have seen your dinky. I care that your booty crack was showing. I literally can say that I have seen from the sole of your feet to the rooftop. And everything in betwixt and between. Under your arms. I'm like, babe, why have we gotten this close and personal? More than once. More than once. You the only person I know that stay on the camera naked. You know how many times Sparkle was doing a live and the camera went down, he was sitting in a chair, and the whole time he sitting in the chair, and the camera, he dropped he dropped his phone, and you notice when the chair hit the table, he is butt naked. Is it why if you're sitting there, don't you what does it take to do this, sweetie? Here, I'm gonna give you a tip your friend didn't. What does it take? I mean, you could be back here doing whatever you want to do. I done seen Sparkle have a whole crazy cat mama. Bum Sparkle. Hey, crazy cat mama. How you doing? How you doing, sis? Did he take you to dinner? I'm telling y'all gotta be careful on these scrapes. But I'll be damned, y'all. Listen to me and hear me good. I'll be damned if I get so caught up ever. It was like when I came in, I redid the Girl Scout honors and stuff. I came up in here, and that's the one things I can't do. I can't forget about who really makes me, and it's y'all. Like I can't forget that. I can't forget that who I really care about is y'all. I can't forget that when I came in here, I remembered being just that. And that's why I've always said I'm still a subscriber. When I come into a thing, I'm not coming in as a content creator. I'm coming in as a subscriber. That I truly am. I told people, I said this over a year ago, almost 2 years ago on AT2's panel. I never consider myself a follower or a fan. A fan. These people be killing me. These said fans. Fans walk up and want autographs. Ain't none of these mofos walking to you on the street and wanting to give you an autograph. They don't want it for what? What value is it gonna hold? Just your name? Okay. Okay. You keep telling yourself that at night. You keep telling yourself that at night. They're your fans. They're your supporters. They're people that believe in the vision and believe in the thing you believe in when people you know probably don't even believe in it like that. See, I don't have that problem because the people I know believe in me. The people I love believe in me. So, and I'm talking about Maria. Oh, I don't. You can't shake me words. You can't shake me with name calling. Name calling tell me you got nothing on nobody. Like I said, here's the Dougie thing. Oh, look at my fucking record. Just like people around here, they don't. If they look in your record and they don't find nothing, they want to find somebody close to your record. No. Your question was, what's up with my record? What's my record versus your record? Who winning? Who got a chance of going somewhere? Who going nowhere fast? Who taking a slip and slide ride to hell with what they're doing, but worried about what I'm doing? That's cool. Amber said I talk like a man, and she tries to sleep with every man she come in contact with on the internet. Is what it look like. It's an opinion, right? Okay. That's her opinion. That's mine. And my opinion. To me, she act like a man. A man with a little penis who wants us to believe he's sitting around holding 13 inches up in there. And I'm not talking Lynn. Okay, but we're not gonna go there, baby. Be what you be. Be who you are and being you. But when you're done, you'll still be all the things you are. And just like when you're done, when it's said and done, old girl will still be drinking Cisco out of red cups that ain't solo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody with a red cup ain't got a solo, y'all. I'm telling you, you can go to Dollar Tree and get you a whole $1.25 row of red cups. Did you know that on a solo cup, the markings can tell you how much liquor you drinking? So right where them lines are on the outside of the cup, it can let you know how many fluid ounces of liquor you're taking. I'm talking about for those days you're drinking that hard liquor up out of it. Girl, don't get me started, honey. We drink out of solo cups around here, huh? Don't just bring a red cup. That's like somebody with some shoes with red bottoms and they telling me they're red bottoms because the bottom's red. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, okay. Sparkle walked around in a big fur like it was 1988 and he was doing something like he was going to jump up out of a big body of Benz and show out for me for 1988. Did you go? Did you ever clean out that closet like I told her to? And she gave you that old ass shit. You be walking around like you just went straight through the pantry. And I'm talking about the clothes drive. And you went shopping for everything nobody wanted. Like they'll have a box of shit, because if you get in there early, you can catch some good stuff. Because it's actually people who really give away good stuff and they want to give it away. And they want somebody to get it for free. But see, most people who work there, they done been through that and took that first. Because they some trifling son of a guns. But you look like you done went to the clothes drive and you found the box they threw outside. The box that said it smelled kind of like cat piss. The box where they said, well, who brought this in? And it wasn't even clean. They thought we was washing it. Baby, the stuff that they threw, that's how it came in. He had a big old fur. And nothing under it, just a big fire. And I was reading me, honey. He was reading me like we was on Dynasty. He was giving me a throwback read with a big fur jacket on. Hunty, it was magical. It was magical. I would recommend y'all watch the video. If you find it. It was magical. It was magical. It was everything a girl could ask for and more. If she was over 60 or she was in 1988, she was the baddest bitch around. She would have came in her big man. I'm like, don't nobody even wear no furs that drape to the floor no more. Like, who coming out in they big body fur like that no more? Where are we at, Alaska? And why is what? How cold is it? Where is he at? I want to know where he at. The North Pole? Because I hope when he got there, he put up his pole. You know what I'm saying? Because Santa definitely ain't coming to town with that. I know that. But anyway, y'all, I got to get off of that. Ooh, Tennessee. Then Tennessee, you done snuck up and went live on me late at night. I'm like, this morning, I'm like, wait, Tennessee went live a few hours ago. When did she go live a few hours ago? I was checking that out this morning. CJ, how you doing? Daisy, how you doing? But I'm telling you, I'm like, I don't know what these people be on. I don't know. Hey, I'm just talking about a YouTuber who I was once subscribed to, and the other one I was not only once subscribed to, I followed him. I didn't follow him, I'm not following. I supported him when everybody else was saying, oh, honey, I'd rather not. And I still did, and they still end up turning on me. And according to them, I'm the biggest sellout you've ever seen. When you look up the word sellout, it just be a picture of me, according to them. And according to them, I not only look like a man, I sound like a man, I dance like a man, hit them things like a man, got them pants like a man. I don't know, I guess all that. I don't know. They didn't fill me in on the rest of the stuff I do like a man. But I guess I'll take it. I'll take it. And looks like a man too. And they are a man. But they telling me they more feminine than me with the dick swinging out. A whole Fu Manchu with the stubby kind, the kind that look like, when I was a shorty, honest to God, we called it nappy. Then I got a little older, they called it. And then I got to this age and I call it, baby, just shave it down. Golly, or get rid of it. I'm going to need you to do something with it. But if you want to tell me you're more feminine, I don't know a woman with a beard. I know some women who have facial hair because they're going through menopause, and I don't make fun of that. And none of them got no full line beard. And not one of them got a homie the clown. And if they did have a homie clown, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about a woman, a real woman, whether she was born one or she is one. Let me tell you something about a real one. If she was all the way bald and all she had was this around here, this around here, she'd be completely bald. She'd be rocking bald like it was the new long hair don't care. And then he hangs out with this Rastanarian, because they damn sure ain't no Rastafarian, because they got dreads with a wig over it. Hold on, let me see if somebody came up in here so I can say, hey, Winnie's mom, how you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning to ya. Good morning to ya. I was just talking about how Homie and the Clown and all, Homie the Clown, Sloppy, the slushy, lushy, and all them. And let me tell you something. Take that back. Let me take that back, Derry Vat. I ain't finna talk about your drink because I don't want to offend not one mother who on here who are fighting to stop that habit, who have to live in that place and they are trying. I don't want to knock their progress. I don't. But I want them to take a good look at you and know that could be them too. No, I ain't gonna knock you, girl. You are knocking yourself all up and around everywhere. I ain't gonna knock you. And then they say, wait, I'm a hoe. There's some hoes in this house, and there's some hoes in this house. If you see one, point them out. If you see one, point them out. I'm convinced she want me. There's some hoes in this house. There's some. She watch it right now. They watch it right now. Butt naked in a chair, sitting there watching right now. About to push record on their channel and call they live some weird gas station chronicles off the side stuff. I wish somebody would. Stank skank. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Back to the place. Did you see DYS? That's my best friend. You be like, that's the title? And then the description be like, The description was like, y'all. You know how, like, if you was... Because Corn's mom, that's they getting at me. Sparkle, first of all, you done have 4 different channels and yet your name can't come up in the algorithms. Even YouTube don't know who you are. I bet you go to report you and they got to look you up. They like, hold on, come back. We gonna call you back because did we really? Did we? I know it's a free channel. Did we get? And your channel is filled with no talent. Like it is just overflowing with bad reads. The best thing your channel ever did was the day y'all had the shit show with Rio, and that was on there running your channel. Don't nobody say nothing about John. She came up there. Don't dare say nothing about John. I'm a Rio. Mommy. You on somebody else's channel telling them what to do. Then we all heard Dear Yvette in the background when she called Sparkle and was like, Toxic Diamond just said she's done. She done what? She done. Because we all know right before Toxic Diamond went to jail. Y'all remember? Dear Yvette did a whole, she was trying to read trees, right? She was reading trees live, and everything she was saying about, everything she was saying about trees applied to Toxic Diamond. She had the nerve to have Toxic Diamond up in there with a wrench. And girl, your own kids did this. Your own kids don't like you. Your kids said, girl, do you know who you got wrenched up in here? Have you ever seen Mommy Dearest? Because it seemed like her kids singing that story too. So if you gonna knock one, you better come up over here knocking up. But no, it wasn't no knock. Knock, she's not here. And I could care less what Toxic Diamond in jail for. I could care less. I could care less if Dear Yvette went and told Toxic Diamond. Because look, I told you, I never get scared of a bitch that got to hear from another bitch. You know what I'm saying? If a bitch got to go tell another bitch about me, girl, I'm more scared of the bitch that told you. Because obviously she must, the one that's getting told must be somebody and she still ain't nothing because she got it from you. You get what I'm saying? I ain't worried about them type of bitches. But anyway, if she went and told, like, girl, the other day she said she had called your boyfriend's job. She sure did say it. But here's the thing, Dear Yvette, you're late. And maybe if you really supported me back when I started, like you said you did, you would watch my video. Bitch back. So what she gonna do? Does she want me to put it on my calendar when she get out? We can get together and have a good old fashioned get together. Does she want to brawl on the streets? Does she want to bucka on me on the streets of Las Vegas like she's done to her children? What is it she wants to do? I want to know. Because am I setting a date? Because I can guarantee you this. Even if I set a date for me and Toxic Diamond to get it on and get it cracking when she get out of jail, I guarantee you won't still be friends with her then. Because the whole internet watched Toxic Diamond shit all over you. And everything I'm saying about you, she said it about you when she shitted on you. So even if she became your friend, she know I ain't lying. She know I ain't lying that you more jealous than it gets. She know I ain't lying that, honey, don't nobody want to stand too close to you because the smell of Ripple might set them on fire. Don't light a square next to the event. We all gonna blow up because cheap liquor burns fast. Anyway, y'all, I can't. I can't. They still looking for me? They over there in Fraggle Rock looking for me? Honey, I can get up and do this in the morning, do it at night. I could do it with my jaw swole. I could do it in the hospital bed. I could do it before I get in the coffin. Girl, especially with an old nothing ass 80s group. Girl. Wait, who your team again? Your biggest cheerleader is Spark? Down in Fraggle Rock. Please. Sparkle don't even know how to have clean panties. Let me tell you something, Sparkle. Here's what I know, sweetie. Here's what I know. If you gotta sniff them, they stink. Doop, and they're dirty. Doop. Then I also know this, that if you're sniffing your drawers, your panties, if you're sniffing your panties, are you sniffing them for bookie stains? What's on them? Hmm. Hmm. Did you hit your cycle? I just need to know what's on these panties, but once again, them sound like dirty panties, girl. Them sound like dirty panties, girl. And don't know women wear dirty panties like. I mean, let me tell you something. That might be. That might be. But right now, we saying none of them do, and they damn sure would not be on camera. Hey, Sparkle's holding them drawers in the air like you check money. You was looking for the line? Like, was he looking like on a diaper? You know, on a pull-up or a diaper, got a line to let you know, like, please, don't you see this thing is soaking wet? They're not a dinosaur. They've been pissing. Was he looking for the line of assurance that these underwear were clean? You seem like the type of person that if I sat behind you in school and your pants didn't go up every day, I'd see you in the same drawers every single day. You seem like you got a pair of panties that you call Monday through Sunday. You seem like the type that when you don't have on dirty drawers, you have on no drawers. You just seem like an old nasty. Oh, nasty. I refuse to call you a woman. You can't be that nasty and be a woman. You are a disgrace to all the women out here. Baby, the men can have you back. Because we ain't taking it over here. Gary, that will. Cause y'all can both go. I'm man, and she's standing like a linebacker in a picture in a sweater dress. You got me misconstrued. You standing like you getting ready, running for, and y'all know I don't know nothing about football, but I know what a linebacker look like. I know what a wide receiver's body shape looks like. Baby, a bony bed, baby bed. We could go into your club and scout between me and you for men, and I guarantee I win. And I'm gonna come up in there like this. I'm gonna come up in there in some leggings. I'm gonna come up there with a t-shirt and a tank top on. I'm gonna come up in there with a hoodie. I'm gonna have it on. I'm gonna come in blowing smoke still out my mouth from a blunt I was smoking outside the club. I'm gonna come in rapping some old goofy shit, and I'm still gonna pull more dudes than you would. Looking like that dude you said I am. And they gonna say, dang, how did she do that? I'm gonna say just to prove I could do it better than her. Y'all seen that sweater dress? Did you? Did you? We ain't talking looks. We talking sobriety. We ain't talking looks. We talking who gonna be able to hold a conversation that makes sense. You're going to be talking about who knows what. Like, somebody translate for me. What do she be talking about? And John Yancy's never done nothing. Yeah, so what? I knew some people. A hashtag good human. Hashtag I don't care no more. You be like, are these hashtags in the same sentence? Like, I'm super confused. Shit, hashtag bring back the bear. Hashtag I'm going to hell. Hashtag, like, what? What? But I give her props. At least she ain't never came up here and said she leaving. She ain't never came on here and said, y'all, I'm on that. Boy, like, she ain't never gave us that. I mean, we wish, but she's never given us that. She never, no, that's never happened. So I can give them that. But damn, just like Michael Jackson, just leave me alone or don't. I don't care. I mean, I don't really give a shit. I'm over y'all. I don't know why that's not. Sorry, y'all. Something about them just said, if you think you're lonely now, look at their life. You know what I'm saying? Something about it just said. Something about it just said, hey, if you thought your channel was on life support, look at theirs. And it just made you want to come on and scream like you had millions. Like, there's something in it said it. Something said it. Something in it said her solo cup is from Dollar Tree. And it's not solo. Like, so it just, everything said red cup. And I know she made it clear, red cup crew. Solo cup drinkers say solo cup. Because solo got blue, right? They got blue, they got red. See, them real solo drinkers, like, man, I get that kind of solo cup I want. It's only brand I buy. And ain't nothing wrong with Dollar Tree. I'll stay up in it. Probably go in there 2-3 times a week. My decor and my backdrop, Dollar Tree. My table set and the plates, the cups, everything, Dollar Tree. So I ain't got nothing against Dollar Tree. I have something against Boone's Farm being drank by a grown-ass woman. I have something against 2020 Dimitri being drank by my people. That I have something with that. I ain't got the rest of your life. I can get less, girl. It's a shit show. But I think the core of it is that Alizé. Tennessee, I don't know if you heard this the other day. She's still making Thug Passion. Y'all know what Thug Passion was? That was Tupac's drink. She's still making Thug Passion. It was Alizé. Was it Alizé and Erkinger? I don't remember what the other liquor was. It was yuck and yucky yuck, you know? And Mama Lovey, how you doing? Good morning, Christina. Good morning. Yeah. And that's why I don't care. I don't know if y'all know it. I don't know if y'all knew it. That's why I don't care. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, they can leave me alone. This hoe, this man, I'm a man. They just want to be left alone, okay? Just, and when I mean alone, just put on some drawers that are clean. Like, I mean, like, it's a lot y'all could do. Like I said, and like you ran to your Drawless Wonders page to check me, boo. And I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told Siwa. You ever watch the first 48? Boo, do you come back to me 48 hours later, baby? The case is unsolved. We don't need it. I'm over it. Think about how many cases on the first 48, when the 48 hours was over, they didn't solve it. In many of them cases, they didn't give us no updates. That's how I feel about her case. I went off Sunday at 8, and y'all came Tuesday at 8. They got a date Tuesday night at 8, and they won't be late because I might be they bait. And that would be so great. Did they come 2 days later? And they was, then you, DYS, don't you got that in another channel because you so juking? Why ain't you sponsor that on both your channels? Why ain't you go over there and get a room full of people to come in and see it? You went over there so 12 people could watch it at one time. And look, I didn't care if one person came to watch about me. I was coming to dog you out. But I didn't go on nobody else's channel. I didn't go get a sidekick. I didn't say, hey, Terry Lynn, come up in here. Yo, Heidi, anybody else? Hey, I mean, because finding people who don't like you is easy. You know, Yeah. And what you gonna learn about my life is most people that don't like me, I don't like them. So they had to choose. I decided. So again, like I said, she went up on his channel, y'all, because they was gonna give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. And together, I can guarantee what I tell you she's gonna do. She's gonna get drunk, think of nasty stuff to say. I guess there's no one in these walls to hold her. There's no one in these walls to love her. Like, get up out of here. Oh, please. Oh, please. Anyway, I'll pass. I'll pass. Mm-hmm. Let me see. All right. All right. Right. Or don't leave me alone. But I can ignore you. And that's going to hurt. Let me tell you something about most of these people. Ignore them. Show them no man. And when you really going to do something bad, boys and girls move in silence. Do it. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Now, you want to talk about that? Then, hey, we can talk about it in the light too. But it could go either way you wanted to. But, I mean, like I said, I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even come on and shit on them. I came on and just cracked a couple of jizzokes. Told a bunch of them, in my opinions. You know, that's all I did. That's it. Yeah, I gave a couple of in my opinions. That was it. That was it. Oh, Wanda. Hey, Wanda. You gotta go feed the animals. Enjoy. Is it beautiful outside today? What's everybody weather like? It actually seems like it's gonna be a nice day out here today. Let me check on that weather because it was nice when I went out there with Nick. Let me see what is the weather like. But I don't know what. This isn't that beautiful. It says 39 degrees. See, I told y'all about Chicago. Let that 40 come in the room. We saw them. Man, it's pretty nice out there. At least the black folks do it. Man, it's pretty nice. Don't know why. Because it beat the cold. I don't know. But today, but I wasn't out there long. We went outside and I was like, dang, it's nice out here. Well, not nice. Just wasn't cold, cold. The wind wasn't blowing. It wasn't that steel cold. Because sometimes the wind ain't blowing. It's just that steel cold. It wasn't like that. Ooh, 67. That's nice. Ooh. Wanda, do you have any bunnies? 38. Yep, you in the same place we at. 29. Oh, see, it's colder. You're a little colder. And then what you learn is like if you go to like Indiana, Chicago, Milwaukee, it could be 20 degrees in Milwaukee, 30 degrees in Milwaukee, 30 degrees in Indiana, and 30 degrees in Milwaukee. They're gonna feel like three different 30 degrees. I can promise you that. Like Milwaukee be cold than the mofo. I don't know what's going on in Milwaukee. God bless you to the Milwaukee, but baby, y'all could keep it. It'd be cold out there. Wait, it was 76 and now it's 32. See, that's the pneumonia weather. We do that. Chicago does that. Chicago, it'll rain on Monday, snow on Tuesday, sunny on Wednesday, gray all day. But you like we get our weather is it's so up and down. It is so up and down. I like when it's steady. So I like if it's gonna be cold, we in cold weather. If it's gonna be, you know what I mean? If it's gonna be hot, let us be in hot weather. I like steady weather, but when it's up and down, when it's 80, then 20, then because then even if you don't get sick, everybody around you is sick. You ever know, like I know when it's flu season, like before we had the pandemic and stuff, people actually talked about flu season and that it happened and stuff like that. But I remember, you know, it was flu season because no matter what, if you talk to people, they could be on different sides of town, they could be in different cities or states. If you talk to them, everybody had that same kind of thing, like that same kind of bug, they same kind of, ugh. Yeah. Yeah. 70. Ooh. And then tomorrow the 30s. Yep. Yep. Like I said, that's that pneumonia weather. I think it was like that last week in Texas. I think it was like 80 one day and then like 30 something in the same week. Like, oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, this kind of weather, I can't even lie. The 70s, especially like when you get like 75, closer to 80, 77, are my favorite weather days. I love a night of 77 degrees. And it's just this, you can put on a little hoodie or if anything, a windbreaker or something. You don't need whatever. If you into cardigans, whatever, you can just put on something. You know what I mean? But it's just beautiful outside in the sky and the air and that if every day could be that day, I'd love it. I'd love it. But it'd have to be sunny. I don't want it to be, if every day that was the weather, but then it was gray and rainy, but still weather, I wouldn't want all that. Like when I was in Georgia, I had no idea in the fall in Georgia, it rains damn near every day. Liz, how you doing? Get mountain. Yeah, in there it rains so much. And I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to your psyche, when it comes to anybody in your psyche and how it works and how you process and stuff, rainy days, some days can be triggering, especially several rainy days. They can they just change the mode. You know what I mean? Nikki, did you say 34 degrees? Wait a minute. Oh, 50 I do. Yeah, 50 is not bad, especially when you're coming out them 30s. 50, like I said, 50 I have you feeling like it's summer. Because sometimes people be doing too much. It's 50 degrees now outside in some shorts. You're like, okay, you're doing too much now. Sorry, I accidentally had the mute button. But yeah, like I said, I do not like hot weather. I like a nice weather. I do like the cold, the winter, because I like snow. I like stuff like that. But I tell people all the time, yeah, beautiful weather. That's what I say. It's beautiful weather in San Diego. But like when I was in Georgia, it rained all the time. So I have to also know what's going on in your place. And look, California is my state. I love Cali. I definitely have to have property in Cali, but just me staying there 365, I'm too scared of the earthquake part. Just like with Florida. Florida beautiful. Your hurricane season alone won't have me there. And it's just why I don't like to live in places where it's wide open. It's flat and it's wide open, just where them tornadoes can pick up. Because they I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Now I get a little nervous, and not to say like yeah, I could live through the earthquake. I'm not worried about it being taken out. Just the thought. I just don't like. I've been to LA one time and felt a tremor. And what's funny is when I felt it was so much something so big to me. But the funny part was everybody else was like it was nothing. Like it was just like what? Like girl, sit down. Like girl, sit down. It's like if a train went past. Because I've lived in a place before where when the train come by, it kind of jarred just a little bit. It's not shaking the place, but it jarred just a little bit. It could knock things down if you had them and they weren't securely put up. Cooks with love. How you doing? How you doing this morning? Yeah. LA, let me tell you something. Now, when it come to Cali, there's a lot of places I haven't been. Like I've never been to San Diego, so I'd love to do San Diego. You know what I mean? It is a lot of parts of California. California is huge. I haven't been to, and I would love to do. But when it comes So like the favorite and what'll be the best to me to California will always be LA. It's where I'm born. It's where I'm from, you know. And so with that alone, I'm like, shit, it always got I got nothing but love for LA. Like I got nothing but love for LA. Even people, that's going on and that going, wait a minute. Yeah. Now, CJ, that's a okay. So when it would rain a lot in the fall, when I was out there in Georgia, when I was just out there, when it rained a lot, because like I've been to Georgia a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? I've been a few times to Georgia, but when I just stayed, I was actually out there for 10 straight months. So I changed seasons with them. And when I was out there and it was rain at night, it was one of the things that would help soothe me to sleep. And then at night, some nights, it was the rain that helped. I always say it had the tears. I don't know why we say that in life because the rain's outside and tears are flowing down your eyes. You know what I mean? But what else? Oh, what else? Um, but yeah, that rain, like I said, I could sleep when I'm going to sleep, but when you're up and it's daytime, but when you get up and it's 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning, and mm-mm, it still looks like it's late, and then the day just doesn't seem. And then it would be weird because it would rain all morning, and then at 3, 4 o'clock, when the sun should be getting ready to start getting close to setting, you notice the clouds were moving. There was the sun, and I would think to myself, the one of the most powerful things about the sun is it's always where it is, and even when it's raining and we don't see it, when the clouds moved, it was just there. Like I really got a mad respect for the sun. Like literally when we had that that big thing with the sun, all them people going so they could see it and see the sun's the closest the sun's gonna get to us and all this and that. And at first I was like, why are people this doggone excited? You know what I mean? But the more I got into it, I realized like if that sun didn't come back, there'd be no life. Like without that sun, there's no life. You know what I mean? Like, and that was when I was like, man, the sun is powerful. The sun is powerful. So I got so much respect for the sun. But I told you last year, me and the sun were arch enemies with each other. I used to wake up some days like, go back up, just go set. Heidi, Heidi, what up, sis? What up, sis? Yeah, man, but yeah, some days I'm like, dang, I need that sun. It just changes my mental. Something about a nice, sunny, warm day. It change your whole. You walk outside, you could have attitude. You walk like, wait a minute. Feel good out here. Let me go change clothes. You ever came outside just been regular and come out and be, oh no, 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 I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna put on that other outfit. Cause this was made for this. Baby, I love when the weather get me feeling like that. I love that. And I told you, the more I love myself, I could be going nowhere and want to just do something good for me. You know what I'm saying? Just make me feel good. Get something I like, something I want. That's why I say can't nobody make me feel bad about myself when I've lived my whole life, meaning I know everything about my life. Whether it was what I did or what I didn't do, what I was a part of, I know all of my life. And I know that the key was loving me. It'll take away all that other stuff. I can't hear that BS. I hear that jealousy in the room. You know what I mean? Because here's the thing: when I don't like somebody, until you start coming, like I said, and I've watched said, if you ain't watched me from when I started, that's on you. Because I already put out my blueprint. And like I said in the beginning, one thing about me is I'm not here to talk about your looks, your mate, your snatch, your none of this stuff. You think you gonna keep coming for mine, and baby, we gonna dissect yours. But other than that, I'm not studying people. And then once I stoop to your silliness or your Google goofiness, then I'm done. But I usually don't stoop to the goofy part. I just can't. I'm gonna laugh at you, and when you done, you sitting in the corner crying. I'm gonna be sitting somewhere laughing about something else, and it won't be somebody else. It'll just be something else. Yes, you need that vitamin D. You do, you do. But without the sun, there is no earth. If the plants, the anything never saw light. So think about the things that never see light or don't get to the light. Then think about how they are. And I love the sun. But y'all also know I love the moon. I do. I love the moon. And I'm constantly talking to the moon. I'm constantly talking to the moon. Just lessons. That's right, Mama Bear. That is right. Mm-hmm. Nope. It's about how we learn and grow. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I tell people I can't knock you. People come on here and want to throw up people's past or their downfalls or their mistakes or their shortcomings, right? But here's the thing: some people learned from those. It's somebody who made a mistake once, got evicted from a place once. They never got evicted again because they stayed on time. You never know. It's somebody who once upon a time was drinking their life away and now they don't drink and they take care of themselves and they go jogging every day and they the opposite. Instead of abusing the body, they are taking care and loving their body. And that's what I'm trying to get more into because the more you love your body, you take care of it completely. Not for somebody else, for yourself. Not, I mean, forget them. Forget them other people. What about how do you feel? What you doing for yourself? That's what I always think about. Because I think about all the times where I could not, for me, like I can't speak for nobody but me. So when I'm speaking about me. And if people are taking it, I'm trying to speak for other people, then that just say you're not listening because I'm speaking on what I know or what I did for me. Don't mean it'll work for you. But these are the components that will work. See, the way I got to what I did might not work for you because that's not your story. But the things I did can work for us all. I started loving me. I started forgiving me. I started realizing, forget about what all everybody did. Why did I stay there after they did that? Why did I continue to let them do that to me? Why did I continue? I started asking me questions. I started doing things that made me feel better. I started bringing back the things I enjoyed. Instead of saying I feel like I can never do what I like because I'm always doing what somebody else like. That's still on me. That's on me that I'm doing what everybody else like instead of what I like. I'm sorry, y'all, I had to take that. But I swear, do you ever notice your phone and stuff don't happen till you on the live or if you on the phone, that's when other people call you, you be like, now my phone ain't ring. As soon as I get good in this conversation, everybody who you called earlier or who you was thinking about earlier called you back. Yes, but yeah. I That's life. Life is lessons. And there's a path you're gonna walk down in your life. And sometimes you're gonna keep repeating the same stuff until you get it. You know what I mean? And like I tell people all the time, you know what started working the best for my mental health was me learning what my mental health was, me learning what my triggers were, me learning what I could do, not what everybody else could do. Because, see, I remember one time wishing that people who said they understood like I did. But one thing I realized is it took me a long time to realize what was my mental health and what I thought was just a feeling or how I felt. Because sometimes I would tell myself, like, well, who wouldn't be down? You just lost your nephew. Who wouldn't be down? There's so many questions I got to ask my dad, and he's gone. Who wouldn't be down? So I thought, hey, it's just a feeling. And sometimes I would think about things, and I would be anxious, and I feel like I would turn the TV on, and they'd always ask me, why you got the TV on so loud? Are you deaf? They'd always say that to me. Are you deaf? And I would never want to say to nobody, I'm trying to silence the sound in my head. Or somebody would say something to me, and I'd go into explaining my whole life story so they could understand, and they'd be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Because they would be lost, and I would think maybe they could understand that I'm acting like that. It was a lie. But I had to grab control for me. And like I said, did that make me perfect? Anybody saying I'm perfect, your life must be real shitty. Because I ain't never said I'm perfect. I just tell y'all I'm trying to live for real until I'm gone. I've been alive for 43 years. I've been living for 2. And I think being a parent is the greatest thing ever happened in my life because it changed my life. And I wish it could have did everything faster and that, but it wasn't meant to go like that. And that I accept. There's no shames anywhere in my life. So good, bad, indifferent, or wrong or right that I did, it all had to be done to get me to here. And here has to be done to get me to there. You understand me? So like those are the real facts of me. Now I don't think I'm better than somebody. Who am I measuring myself to? Because the only person I'm measuring myself to is the worst me. Then that was another thing, because I'm gonna address some of the things that, like I said, sorry. Because one thing about me, if I'm gonna address something I saw in my own eyes, Sparkle saying that I'm saying something about having a crown on my head. First of all, I could be sitting around here telling y'all I was a queen and y'all ain't shit, or just acknowledging you like you just regular people. I said we all got a crown when you choose to wear one, and the reason Sparkle can't see that because Sparkle chooses not to wear one, just like Dear Yvette. They think a crown is something they're doing for me. A crown is something you're doing for you. It'll hold you to a place where you won't care what people thinking about you. Do what you have to do. But y'all so concerned with everybody else's life but your own that while you're doing it, we're all watching you, and you're making a mockery of yourself. Every great thing you've ever done, you're doing that to yourself. The only thing I can't stand about the internet is if you tell the truth, they hate you the most. You tell somebody what they doing right in your face, they hate you the most. And then, like I said, most people point out what they do anyway. Y'all idea of getting up on people because y'all don't like them is knowing their secrets, knowing their information, knowing their address, blah, 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 blah. But then when people tell y'all people's real information, y'all act like they lied. Or y'all get into this sudden, let me stop, because no, if they playing that game, that's the game they playing. The internet making a set of rules that we're adults. We know better. So like I said, how come somebody gonna come give you some rules that are against your moral compass and you just go with them? Because they not against your moral compass. I didn't say no lies. And none of these people's story, that's another thing about it. They say, you using my name, you using my story for clout. If I came on here and started talking to y'all about drunks and pedophiles and racists from the community, would those be the people y'all was thinking I was talking about the coolest? What clout? I'm just informing you about trash. Because I told y'all at the beginning of this year, take out the racists and the trash, especially if they people I'm around. I'm taking them out of my subscription. I ain't telling nobody to go, everybody go up sub from them. No, do what you want to do. I'm telling you they trash, and I'm just going to call them out when I'm talking about them. I'm not going to talk about, you so ugly, you sound like a this, look at your cankles, look at your this, look at your that. I am going to talk about that sweater dress. I am going to talk about your nut swinging. I am going to talk about you squirting on a man. I am going to talk about that. I am. But yesterday I heard on them YouTube streets that Jen was out giving out, wow, strike one, strike two. I said, what in the Jen Bailey is going on? They're not such deep as I got into it, and then I went on about my business because neither one of them could I care less about. Okay, but what I see is all these untouchable people are starting to realize anybody could be touched. And I'm not talking about touched with you going to stalk their information. Some of the people I just can't wait till they start catching people on this and showing where it says this information can't be used this way, and you're literally using the information that way and trying to act like we're using it to what? To what? You gonna have somebody's address to do what? To do what? I know it's not just a black thing, it's an everybody thing. Don't nobody play about their home. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, always happens. Wait, what is this doing? There we go. I'm trying to see what Mama Bear's saying, all kind of stuff popping up. No one is perfect. You find me the perfect person, and I'm going to tell you there's some kind of Messiah. They're not human. God has come down in the flesh, in human flesh, whatever your God is, they came. Because perfection doesn't live in people. We can shoot for perfection, but nothing's ever going to be perfect because life is life. Even if you never had any crime happen in your life, even if you never had a heartbreak, even if you never had a financial woe, what you would have is you would lose people because we all have a date, sadly. So if we waste our time forgetting that we're all on borrowed time, then we lose. You trying to be perfect, and it's just like the people who are always waiting for the perfect moment to do something. Oh, it's gonna be the perfect time to have a baby. When is the perfect time? Because even if it's the perfect time for you, what about the country? What's the country in? Is it a perfect time for the world? Is it a perfect time for the economy? Come on, let's talk about it. Perfect don't exist. And those who are always talking about, oh, she thinks she perfect, or she running over there like she's so perfect, it's because they're so flawed. To you, you might seem perfect. But one of my greatest things is that I'm telling you, I'm very flawed. And I'm telling you, unlike these people who are showing us in their face, they're characters. They're not even real enough to show us the real them. And I'm not just talking about them dreads with that wig under it. I mean, with that wig on top of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a man. I don't really be knowing wigs from on top, bottom. I just don't know. I'm a man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm such a fella. I'm such a fella. But yeah. Man, nobody perfect. And then people be killing me. I'm over here preaching. I ain't preached nothing. I ain't preached nothing so much. Ask Terry Lynn why she don't say any more to me. Be a motivational speaker, because I tell her all the time it's not even what I'm trying to do. Like at all. I'm just trying to be honest. Unlike everybody else, I'm not trying to bullshit you. I'm not trying to con you in. I'm not trying to win you over with my sad story. I'm not trying to do none of that. If that make me preachy, I preach it, I guess. I don't know. Do I talk a lot? Yeah, I do. I do. I'm a talker. That's why it's good to have a channel, because you can actually sit here and hold something, because I'm a talker. Do I have personality? Yeah, I'm a character, so I'm a little animated. I told you I'm team too much. Didn't you see my dog? So some things I don't deny that I am. But the stuff when people knocking you, like I said, if the best knocks you got on me at these things, then well, I'm okay. I'm okay. Because that's not really that bad. Sorry, y'all. Another reason I turned my camera off is because, like I said, I can't let my teeth touch each other. So I kind of feel like I'm talking weird. And when I look at it, I feel like I don't like the way my mouth isn't open all the way. It's just weird. But once again, because I tell y'all, I'm going to be my biggest critique. Watch out, Papa. Move, bye-bye. Oh, y'all already know who it is. Nick, get out of here. Move, Nick. Watch out for my aspirin. Wait, look at this. Hold on. That's what I'm telling y'all. He on my ass. Nino. He is so spoiled. I tell you, just spoiled. No, get Papa P. Hmm. I never seen nobody who I swear, as soon as you want to lay somewhere, that's exactly where he goes. And then as you said, excuse me, pardon me, see ya. Watch out, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get out of the way, buddy. Buddy. As soon as you saying that. Yeah. Like I said, I don't intend. So I'm sorry if that's what I didn't come to do. But I did say in the very beginning, once again, go back and watch. I never denied. I let nobody, I'm not going to let nobody try to punk me or do stuff that I'm not going to allow everybody to do. Excuse me. Hold on, y'all, while I keep this dog out his bed. Because when he does that, he got you out. Literally, everywhere I'm going to go, he moving over. Yeah. Y'all, I can't. But, yeah, I'm not doing that. But I'm also not coming on here to argue with nobody. I'm not building or breaking my channel on me and somebody going back and forth for 8, 9, 10 months and still nothing happens. Just sometimes we become friends and sometimes we don't. I don't have time for that. I just don't. Life too short. And all the time I'm doing that, I'm missing out on people I could have been building with. People we could have been growing together. You know what I mean? Keywords together. Everybody else is just worried about themselves. And of course, you should always be worried about numero uno. But I care about other people. I don't care about them so much that I let my life fail. Because I used to do that. I used to do so much for other people that it would cause me to not have. Now, everybody getting in their place, but I'm not in my place because I'm doing all this stuff for other people. And so then I regretted what I would do. Because then when I needed somebody, they weren't there for me like that. Because they're not me. But I learned when you say I'm cut from a different cloth, then you can't expect people to be like you. You understand? If you people, a man that says I'm cut from a different cloth, exactly. So why are you trying to make people who not like you, don't think like you, aren't cut from the same cloth you cut from? You trying to make them like that? It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And people are gonna be who they want to be, no matter how much you love them, no matter how much you do. That's what they're going to be. And I've learned that. So like I said, please trying to come up here and teach. Man, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm not here to teach nobody nothing. I'm here to show you how it did. And when you go say, oh, Daddy, well, you wouldn't even understand what it's like to be sick. I say, oh, yes, I have. I've been sick. I've had 5 major surgeries. I've had cancer in my ovaries. I've been there. I've had my whole reproduction since my ovaries, my fallopian tubes taken from me before I was 22 years old. So if God had not given me children before, I'd have none. Oh, Daddy, you and understand what this is like being a I do. I do. And I've said I do. But I've also said I refuse to let that any of the things that we're gonna name that are the worst things that happen to us, I refuse to keep letting them kill me. I refuse to keep letting them kill my spirit. Kill my that's all I said. So I'm saying something bad. But people come on here and chop up SA and they torture us with the downfalls of the things that we are fighting to make it through every day. Oh, okay. I guess I'll be preachy then. Call me preachy. Call me preachy. That's why even when I was going in on it, I don't want to talk about your drinking like that, girl. Because that's something that affects lots of Americans. It's a problem. And the reason why we see lots of people on the internet doing lots of things we hate is because it's made up of the people of the world. And people of the world do all the things good and bad in the world. So Danny ain't walked on here looking for saints and ain't came on here trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Daddy done told you I done been a goof. Now I ain't never doxed nobody because it's never been that serious. I never, you know what I'm saying? But please, act to the fool, threaten people. Like I said, drop my telephone number, bitch. We can get it cracking. I done did it all. Done that. Did that. That's what I'm telling you. I've also, y'all talking about, oh, they was so close to the edge. They was going to do this. They was going to do that. I actually had somebody who I really liked and who I supported, so and they took their life. That's a fact. That is a figgity fact. That's not made up. That's not, so like I said, been there. So if you waiting for that so you could have it, it doesn't go away. Just remember that. It doesn't go away. And here's something that you got to remember. Sometimes the people that are getting to do it will still be on the internet after it years later because it never goes away. So I'm sorry if I'm telling y'all. See, that's why I say a fool don't listen to knowledge. Because if somebody telling you, hey, I'm telling y'all, that way ain't gonna go nowhere. Hey, look at these people. They've been arguing for 2 years and they still ain't doing nothing but moving around, arguing at the same places. I'm just saying, be aware. As long as you conscious and you knowing what's going on around you, that just means I'm aware. It don't mean I'm a part of it, but I'm also protected and covering my own butt because I know what to do, how to move, and where to move. And so that's it. I'm giving you game, baby. I might as well be Don whistling you over here, Don Wayne. Don Don Juan, in case you wonder what I mean when I say whistle. But that's it. I'm not trying to hurt nobody. But like I said, around here, you saying something, oh, you must think you too sweet and you so perfect, you're preachy and you wanna be white. Well, white is right and the only thing that says something good. I mean, this is the silliest stuff I've ever heard in my life. I'm too grown for this. I can't be almost a century, well, half a century here in age. And well, I'm only 43, but still, yeah, I'm closer to 50 than anything else. But anyway, I can't be that old and still doing stuff we was doing in third, fourth grade. I can't, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I can't be that I can't be like. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry, and I'm even more sorry that um I swear it's so hard, but I think today I'm going to post um, one of his videos because, like I said, to this day, even when I look at him, when I watch him, I think of how much talent he had, and I think of how he had that shop in New York, and how I think it was actually in Jersey, but how he had that shot, but because he met someone and met one of these kooks that you meet on the internet that are pretending to be somebody they're not, and he felt so for them, but they were a downfall to his mental health. And people around here keep playing like they know everybody mental health, or they keep playing like they care about people mental health, but you are triggering people. But I see, I mean, life has triggered me enough that I went through those storms so that I could be. Oh, baby, I got on my armor that says, "Oh, Booney." That does nothing for me. That does nothing for me. Claudia, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Mm-hmm. But it's only wrong when it's being done to her and not in anybody else. I could tell you it's wrong regardless. I tell you, I can't stop nobody from doing what they gonna do, and we all adults, right? And they gonna do what they gonna do. But at the same time, I'll tell you that, but I'll still tell you, like, but I ain't gonna do it. And if you think I didn't say to them, like, don't do that shit. And if they did it, they did it. You get it? That's it. At least I can say that. I'm not gonna say, well, you know what? I think it's wrong when people do this, but if Susan do it, there ain't nothing wrong with it because I know Susan a good person, so I know if she do it. No, if I said if I think it's wrong, it's just wrong. I mean, that's it. Once again, I'm not the gospel. I'm just saying it's wrong. I wouldn't do it. And by wrong, I mean I know if somebody did it to me, or if I did it to somebody, it'd be fighting words, or it'd be this, or it'd be that. That's why I say that. Hold on, I'm trying to put this picture on here for you all. Oops, oops, oops. Here we go. Now I can show you. And like I said, so I'm the type that some people got to talk it. I'm about to wrap this one for you. I ain't got to talk it because I live it. Anybody fucking with me, believe me, that's a privilege. Just like it's a privilege for me to be around you. Because if I believe I'm privileged, if I'm giving you my space, you must be privileged. Because you know what I mean? Vice versa. But believe that I think like a boss. I don't think like minions. See, y'all want me to think like a minion and I can't. They want me to think like them goofy and I can't. That's what they want me to do. I can't. I'm sorry. I know it hurts your heart. I know it hurts your heart. And I know deep in your heart you want to be me. You know, Black, how you doing? How you doing? Mmm. Really? Tell us more. Tell us more. I really want some clam chowder so bad. But I want to go get some somewhere. I mean, I could buy some clam chowder. I can't. But I kind of want to go somewhere and sit and eat some soup with some good bread. Or I feel like going to Panera. Well, when I say bread, this is gonna sound nasty. So, like, if I go to Panera Bread and I get the little piece of bread with my, well, I usually do a bread bowl, like do my soup in a bread bowl. But if I put the bread, I damn near sit my bread into it's like soggy, like it's almost like coming apart in there, and I'm eating it, so I could eat the bread in there. Do y'all see this picture? Let me take your comment off the thing real quick, please. 1 second, Claudia. Do y'all see this picture of this handsome young man? This actually was his thumbnail. This live he did was probably maybe a year and a half before he took his own life. But he was the first YouTuber I ever heard who was open about dealing with mental health and how some days you could be so up, and some days you could be so down. And I had never heard nobody in a spotlight actually be honest like that. And when I tell y'all, even as I look away from the screen, because I really cared about this YouTuber. So, to me, one of the ways to make sure his life isn't in vain is in any part from the day I found out he was gone, in any part that I can do on my behalf to not be that to someone on here, I'll do it. I don't want to send nobody to the grave. So, like I said, anything I've done or said on this here platform, I can stand in it. I can stand in it. Because I know, dang, I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't trying to do nothing. Well, keep it real. I don't know who you got just talking to. Yes, that's Ty Couture. And like I said, he was a very talented. When I say he watched them shows and Hunt, he watched them. And when I tell you that I'm still a fan of Chasing Reality to this day because of Ty Couture. Because he spoke of them having their first season of Chasing Atlanta and how, because he was part of the LGBT T community, and it was a show that had a gay directors, producer that followed young talented gay men in Atlanta and young talented black gay men in Atlanta and their life and the things they were going through and their lifestyles or whatever. And I still watch that to this day. I still watch the shows. Chasing Dallas, I still watch Chasing LA. I watch them all. even though they letting go of my Atlanta and it really makes me mad. But I'm not. We'll talk about that later. Um, but I I really liked him, and I watched In a Cold World because y'all know one thing about me is I stayed away from the internet as far as like Facebook and all that stuff because I had set up a Facebook once when I did nanny.com. I fit in the ad for them like in 2000 something, and you had to have social media things, and I put up one, but I never went on that page like that ever. So I didn't go on to YouTube, to Facebook and stuff, and set up accounts and actually be on them until 2016. So the truth of the matter was, and the reason I didn't, hey friend Rock, hey bro, Brian, you're doing. The reason I didn't do that was because to me, social media was the example of everything you hated about the world. I hate bullies. I hate that there are people that make their life. I know people who, if you walk in the room, every person that walk in the room, they breaking them down from their shoes, their teeth, their clothes, their posture, their boyfriend, their children, their car. They are breaking you down. And sometimes they saying good stuff, and sometimes they saying the worst stuff you ever heard about because they break people down. And I know people that lift people up. So while everybody was looking at you and thinking, "Oh my God, you flood, you this, you that," they think, "Oh, I love that anklet they got on their breast. I would wear that. Where'd you get that from?" Because they're gonna say something nice. But some people think they so cool because they got all this nasty stuff. It's like, oh, it just tells me you're angry. I tell little shorties all the time. They be like, man, I fight all the time and I be winning. I say, well, it tells me a lot about you that you got to fight all the time. Either people think you a pussy, and that's why you're fighting all the time because you're food, or nobody hears you. So you're fighting all the time to be heard. Either way, figure out how to get what it is you really want. So, like I said, I ain't come on here to be perfect. I came on here to be me. And if more people would go on their channel and be them, they'd be okay. But here's what's wrong with people. They are embarrassed when a video didn't get to but a couple of views. I'm not. I didn't put it out so we could make all y'all happy. I put it out because I wanted to put out what I wanted to say and what I wanted to do. And I did that. And you know who becomes the stronger people later? The people that when it was small and was nothing, they didn't even sit and care about it. They just kept going. Them be the people who make it. It's those who always know. It's like, you ever talk to people? Let's have a social media conversation real quick, y'all. You ever talk to some of your friends or something and they'll say, man, I put something important on social media and nobody cares, and I put up some bullshit and they always all on it? Yeah, they always do that. Keep putting up something that cares. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't don't stop. Don't stop. I used to put stuff on my Facebook. Like I told y'all, I used to go on my Facebook, just go live because I want to go live. Nobody there. Told y'all I done rocked the Facebook before, on my Facebook before, just went crazy. And they went bananas. Told y'all I've been outside and people ran to me on the street like, you be on Facebook. I wasn't on there clowning. I was on there just talking real, holding conversations with people. Talking about stuff going through with the kids, anything I want to talk about. Relationships, TV shows, whatever I want to talk about. Because I'm just going to be me wherever I go. Yeah, it's not going to change. Because it's really what I believe, and all these other people, they message change. Half these mofos in the beginning said they wouldn't do stuff, and everything they said they wouldn't do, they doing. I told you. I ain't going to tell y'all I ain't going to never go off. I told y'all early in my lives. I mean, one day, I think it was D, one of them was saying something in the comment about the word B, and they said, oh, Danny, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be saying bitch around there. I said, baby, I talk worse than all y'all. I just know how to act. It's a difference. Real bosses not move. You think I come in all the time, goody, goody, goody. God, baby, who does? Who does? You just got to know how to suit up for the occasion. You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, you want war? Let me go get. Hold on, let me get my uniform. Don't worry, it's pressed. I'm a soldier, just ready. Like I said, these people don't know. You don't know who they are. They're lying. They're scamming. They're scheming. They're criminals. take a criminal or a criminal, and some criminals are the criminals. They got no records, and some are the ones on paper, and they worried about what's on somebody's paper. If your paper dirty, well, why would you be looking at somebody else's paper? Like, I don't get that about people. Like, if my house is filthy, why don't be talking about your dirty house, honey? Why don't just clean mine? That's how I look at it. Don't you dare say nothing like that. You're beautiful. Hold on, do I gotta get in my? You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Oh, sorry, sorry. Wrong comment. You're beautiful though. You know that already, girl. You know that already, girl. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and the beholder is you. And see, once upon a time, I used to look in the mirror and think I was so ugly. I hated my nose. I hated I had a birthmark on my face. I hate that I was a skateboarder and I broke my tooth. And then at one point, I had a different crown on it before that, you know what I'm saying? I hated that. I hated that I was knock-kneed. I hated that I had bigger feet and I was tall. I hated that I had big boobs. And at first, I had no butt, but now I got a lot. Anyway, but but when you love you, you got to like that's what I say. If y'all want me to preach, I'm gonna preach about self-love. If you want me to preach, I'm gonna preach about no one can tell you better than you, and no one can hold you for the things you went through because you went through them. That's why you're here. And if you told anyone and they took it to throw it on you, remember you put it out there. So don't let no one think they control that on you. I'm always saying that. That's why I'm gonna be preaching forever. Mm-mm. No, you beautiful. Hmm. And you're beautiful. I'm telling you, you're beautiful. You know, let me tell y'all something about beauty. To me, beauty is kind. Like it's now, yeah, now let me tell you something. When we talking fan, of course I'm talking all physical. You know, when I say, oh, that boy fine, he could get it. He fine, 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 fine. That's fine. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And if your spirit got you out here torturing and damaging and hating on people, then you'll never be beautiful to me. I don't give a damn what you look like. I won't see it. And I'll be the one every time somebody say your name, like, ugh. They'll be like, as fine as he is, I'm like, ugh. But to come on this camera, what you really need to do, and to me, you shouldn't have to be on here all the time if you don't want to be. But show who you are because you need to let anyone. Here's the thing. Let's just say I show myself, and there's some young girl or young child that can relate to something that they see physically about me. I show them they're okay every time we do that, y'all. But every time we hide behind avatars, because if we don't come on here and the skin ain't light enough, this ain't long enough, this ain't that, whatever it is you portraying. Whatever it is you portraying, oh, let me come out and only come out my boobs sitting up into my this, and I'm being sexual. Not, I got big boobs, you can't hide them. So I mean, but other than that, it's just like if I come out, I'm showing some little girl. If I come out here, y'all, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. This is speaking for me. When I see these people on here, young men and women, and I know that they might have autism, Tourette, um, um, Parkinson. Is it Parkinson's? But different things that at one point people tried to hold them back for, and they're on here. The light they are shining. When I see people come on here and they have um, uh, the what is it called, vertigo? Michael Jackson got it and it took over his whole body instantly, but we know that don't happen like that. But anyway, and they show their skin, you see them, and now they're models like that. That is beautiful because you're showing some little kid that's like that it's okay. There is somebody like you, and I just love me. When I see somebody come on here, there's people on here like people talk about Wally I, but he's standing in who he is. He could be behind this 24/7. But then people just they just try to find him. But when he can come out here and say, "Hey, now you see me now, yeah, whatever," and keep it, baby, you gotta applaud that. I do. See, it depends on what you're looking for and what you're gonna find. And sometimes I'm just looking for the diamonds in the rough. I'm looking for the things that are gonna stand out that you can show an example to a kid one day. So when I had some shorty saying to me, "Well, Danny, I would go on my live channel. I was gonna come up on my page on it's a gaming device because a lot of the people, young kids I know are on there, Twitch, and they'll say I was gonna, on my Twitch do a video and show myself, but I don't want to because I'm cross-eyed." And I say, "Well, shoot, I know some create. I know this creator. He don't care, honey. If somebody got a joke about his eye, he got a joke back." I was like, but it's an example. Now I wouldn't go watch these videos because they made for adults. Now I ain't gonna try to get you to watch them, but they exist and they somebody. When you see somebody on here and they what people gonna be, "Oh, you fat," and they come and they still just got confidence and can't do who they were and they not worried about that part because they're not thinking about that at all, baby. They shine a light. When I turn it on and my sisters come on, let me tell y'all something. I know a lot of people made jokes about Sonny's hair. Let me tell you something. First of all, I think her hair looks beautiful. I really do. And that little mohawk fro, I love it. And do you know how much confidence it has to take for us to come out and rock the things that are us? That's why I said when you got locks and you got a wig over it, baby, take the locks out. You ain't ready for that. You're not that secure in yourself, sweetie. Danny would come on here. Like when I told people, when I shaved off the side of my hair with liners, because nobody wanted to cut my hair when I wanted to cut it and told me I was just having a crisis. And that's all I was doing. And I was going to regret letting go of this hair. And I didn't give a damn about none of that. I knew what I had to do. And I knew that the rebirth started with me, like in this place where it seemed like I was just going crazy because I was. But I was actually about to change. Like everything was gonna die to be reborn again. And I'm talking about my mind. I was gonna be reprogrammed for the better. You know what I mean? And but yeah, when I did that, I caused on this side to do something where in this patch of my hair, it will not grow back at all. I don't know what I did. I never in my life had bald spots growing up unless I went and got some braids and they braid too tight and you had a piece of them. Never like none of that. Never had to do that. Mess my own self up on the side. But I've told people at some points that sometimes I think to myself, I'm going to just shave my hair out to let it grow back. You know what I mean? But then I say, nah, I don't want to. So I just started in the process. So right now, I'm just growing the front back. Just this, not the sides. Not really messing with the back, just the front. So I still cut my sides, which I got in. It's just one of them days. I dropped my thing and bent, and still haven't ordered the cord. I dropped my laptop, and bent my cord, my charger cord to my laptop. Don't know what is going on with my clippers, but I'm sure not. I'm probably do that after my surgery. I'm gonna get some new ones. And my liners, I cannot find its cord. I gotta, so I cannot charge my liners at all. John Long here saying, y'all know my eyes trying to read it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, Claudia, we were praying for something for you. It is. Yes. Yep. And made just the way he needed me to be seen. Sometimes everything that we question. I don't know. I don't even know. Mm-hmm. Yes, like I know. Each day. Each black people be telling me I'm imperfection. They don't even realize I'm only 50% healed because I'm only because you know how when you still have that, you can still feel it some days. And some days you think you made it all the way out of feeling like that at all, and something happens and it reminds you that you could easily be triggered back. Or it was something that, because you knew these main triggers you had, and I forgot about these smaller triggers because these main ones the ones that get you every time. Yes. Yes. Yes, you are worthy. Yes. Mm-hmm. That is a beautiful testimony. But it's the truth. It's the truth. That's why I tell people. And see, that's the one thing that what I tell y'all all the time about this kingdom and these crowns y'all wearing is that when we actually take the time to listen, oh, you want to cook an egg? Oh, I love boiled eggs. I can't even lie. I don't have any eggs though. Dang it, I don't. Cause that last time I made that shrimp and those crab legs, I boiled me the last couple of eggs. Like, dang it. Something about boiled eggs. People talk about it and make me want one. I love deviled eggs, boiled eggs. Those are my favorite things with eggs right now. Um, but one of the things I always tell y'all about the crown is that if you sit and you listen and you actually talk with each other like we do up here in the cane, and we all talk with each other, you'll learn that we've all been through so much, and that's what's really telling me you got on a crown. Cause see, when you've been through that kind of stuff and you've been through it, it kind of make you withdraw. It'll kind of make you bitter and angry. It'll kind of have you, because I've been there. I've been there. I've withdrawn. You know, when I first had my surgery and I was going into my depression about losing my eyes, I would literally go days without being seen. I mean, even in my house. So it was times when people would be there and they would be like in the this is gonna sound silly. They could be in the kitchen making something to eat and talking, and somebody could be like running out the door to go do something, or going in the back, and I hear somebody in the backyard with the dogs outside and they laughing and talking. And I'd be sitting in the room thinking how I didn't even know if I was gonna see. So what some people are gonna call crazy because you'll leave and say it. I'm gonna say it because it did happen, and I want somebody to know, just like it happened to me, and I'm not in there now. It could happen to you, and you can get out of it too. It could be happening to you right now. You can get out of it, but it would be days I'd sit in my closet for hours. I had a very, very big closet. And I would come in, I would open the door all the way, I'd walk in, and I could leave the closet door open and be on the corner, sitting on the floor in the closet, and nobody see me. And many a days I thought like that, and I would just be down. There's a lot of people that said when I told them the story about my dad, why would you even tell that? Because I want somebody to know that, man, let me tell you something. I'm not ashamed of my life because I know everything that happened got me to here where I'm at right now. Mm. Oh my goodness. Mm. Oh yes. I know. Nerve pain is the worst. That's it. That's it. And sister, you just made me understand another jewel on your crown. And I thank you for that. Oh, y'all are just, oh, I see everybody just coming in, letting the jewels out, letting it out. I love you guys. I love that we can talk to each other. I remember when I was going through that thing and my son got arrested out in Dallas. And I was so worried about him. And the situation was just the case of being wrong. It doesn't matter what it was, because if you end up in the place, it doesn't matter how we got there if we ended up in the same place sometimes. And I remember being so stressed, and I remember thinking of all the love and the good words and how people were ready to just like, what did you care? And I'm like, oh no, I'm not asking for money. I just wanted to talk. And also I just wanted to be safe, because one thing mamas I know and parents I know is when your kids do something, boy, don't the other parents love to make you feel like you the worst thing since sliced bread. They love to make you think when you should be able to go to each other and talk for counseling and talk for, you know what I'm saying? Mm-mm, mm-mm. I knew people when my kids were in high school and stuff, and they kids could run away and they wouldn't have told people because they was more worried about the judgment than getting some help. You hear me? We got to stop doing it. So that's what I said. When I made a safe place for me to talk, I made one for you too. When I made a safe place to say, hey, we're gonna come up here and give love GVOs, we're gonna give advice, we're gonna like even when we talk about our which we gonna get it back to what it's supposed to be when we talk about our pajama jammy Sunday. When we get together on Sunday night, hey, let's throw some tips at each other. Man, I just bought this relaxing candle. Hey, I love to take a bubble bath. Hey, I just listen to this new sounds of music that's real soothing and relaxing. Hey, I just bought a new massager and you know what I mean? But they're things to help you feel good. I ain't trying to give you no bad advice. Yes. Mm. Oh, I hate a hand grab. Man, Black, you are just showing out. Tell that story, sis. Because I know it was a day you was sitting and thinking you never walk again. I know it was a day you was sitting and thinking, man, my life is worthless if I can't move. And here you are. Here you are typing and tell us this. Man. And man, don't y'all know it just make you closer to somebody. It make you understand somebody more. It make you through that getting get understanding. Through that getting get understanding. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That sounds interesting. Tell me more. So are you one of those people? So right now, I'm a Dove fanatic. I always Dove, and other soaps are strong. Now some soaps they smell real good, but they not definitely for none of your crevices like that. But I'm a Dove person. But when it comes to the woman parts, I use women things for your women because otherwise these other things were not made for their ladies. Just on some honesty, but not saying it's killing you down to nothing, but just saying it wasn't. Um, but I'm into scrubs, body scrubs now. Blame Margene. Ever since Margene gave me any body scrub, I got more into them. And so now I'm into body scrubs. I'm always buying them in Dove. I got this Dove body scrub. And I had bought this one that's weird. It was called Coffee Mocha or something. Coffee mocha something. But it was a little scroll. That thing smelled good. And you think, I don't smell like coffee. It wasn't how you think. That's what I thought at first. Then I opened it, I'm like, I like this. And then I have one by Dove right now. I don't feel like walking to the bathroom and read it, but yeah, I really love body scrubs. And y'all know I love my booty scrub. And people think the booty scrubs, but no, it's not. It's an outer thing. It's more of a firmer for your bottom. Make it sharp. Keep it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What you saying? And we're grateful for you. It takes all of us together doing this that makes it like this. When y'all come in the chat, from me to the mods to the people, everybody come up in here and they show their best. And at your best, you are loved. You know what I'm saying? Man, I listen to that song every day. It is part of my inspirational song. I'm a survivor. I just won't give up. I'm gonna work hard. Yes, I forever every word to that song. I'm not gonna lie to you on YouTube. I'm better than that. See now, is it honey like honey, or is it like a bar? Like it's like a bar soap, but it's honey. Cause I'm interested. Yeah, so I'm like, honey, what is it? Now I got a thing I told y'all when that girl made me when my buddy made me that Valentine's Day basket. She was making them. Mm, I love coconut oil. I love coconut oil. It is. And then you, once again, because when you know yourself, you have to know your skin and what your body takes. Because some things are too, cause sometimes we put too much stuff on us. And then, it's not letting our skin breathe right. So now you using actual honey? Oh, yeah, you're talking pure honey. I'm nervous. I mean, I sure is. I mean, I'd be willing to try it once. I forget what it was. I think I did the video and put it on my page. But that was one of those videos went like viral, like shit, they had like 80 million, but it was a what was that they made? Like a toothpaste? I tried it. Oh wow. Oh guys, before I even forget, of course, even though she came in here early, we keeping our sister, sending her love and encouragement, crazy cat mama. Her strength is beautiful. And also J-Fid. Let's keep our sister in our prayers. Let's not forget about her, So, in this time, we sending her love till she feel it, always. Always, we can't throw the list out and not scream at our sister, Emmy Lou. Sending love to her. I don't think I seen my mama Ann up in here today. Wait a minute. Look, wait a minute as I stroll all up in my comments. And then my mama Ann, how you doing today? Mm, okay. Now I had oh my goodness, what was it? It was Shay. It was something else. Cause I went to it's this place. It's right next to this. I'm gonna take y'all to that jerk place. Matter of fact, I'll take y'all after surgery, before surgery, because I gotta have my comfort foods, so I have to go there and go get me some jerk pasta. But I'm gonna take y'all. And next door is this is a black owned restaurant, the jerk place, but it's in Inglewood. And next door, the store is black owned, but they have like these alkaline waters, these butters and body scrubs and body butters. They make they as a family they make them like but they had a shea butter. I forget what it was, but the smell was so great. It was like mango shea or something. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Yes, you have one too. And thank you for sharing with us. Thank you, fam. Have a good one. Yes. Oh no, you're not leaving. Black Claudia leaving. See ya. And thanks for giving us a tip with the honey. I'm gonna try it. But see, when I go to try it, Claudia, you just gotta let us know how long we keep it on. How long you keep it on? Like, do you cold water wash it off, warm water wash it off, hot water wash it off? Honey. The properties of honey. I'm telling y'all, like honey, honey, honey. But that's what I was telling you in that adult gift basket she made me. It's 2 packs of this stuff called honey, and they like honey for him and honey for her. I said I don't even want to find out. I don't even. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Yes. Have a good one, Claudia. We enjoyed ya. But now you got everybody here like, man, I wonder what the. Now you talking about the honey I got in my cabinet right there. And she said 3 times, I bet your skin is, and I bet you do just have a nice smell. I know I had did this face mask, but it was more like you know how sometimes you'll get the blackheads on your nose or they in your skin, or you just want to really like exfoliate your skin, like ugh. And I think one of the reasons why I stopped using like all them lotions and stuff is because I feel like they clog our pores, and then it keeps just more oil and dirt and stuff into your face. And I hate when like my face is oily and I feel like my nose is shiny, my forehead is shiny, like because it's so oily. But I know that cucumbers work real good on your eyes. Like if you have bags under your eyes and stuff, cucumbers work real good. I've known that one for years. For years. Okay. Oh, okay. There you go, guys. That's how you do it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Hey sis, we were just learning. Claudia just told us about doing facials with honey, like real honey. So she said hot water. She said hot water, then the honey, set for a few minutes, and then wash off. But she was talking about facials with honey. But yeah, like I said, and they have a lot of those little tip videos on do it. But see, once again, when you know yourself. So y'all remember Noxema? And do y'all remember Noxema commercial? Boy, they cleaning everything. It's wiping blackheads off your nose. It's doing this. It's doing that. Well, I never had um like I don't like to call things bad, like because if somebody had what they bad, like they're the worst because they have it. But I would, of course, like most people around my cycle, then you get all these bump pimples. I get them then, like probably three, and so it's gonna be in a weird place, like on my forehead, somewhere big, somewhere you can notice. But I would get the blackheads on my nose. And so one day I said, when I was going to the store, you know how you get in your toiletries, um, in the store, so I'm grabbing my stuff in my toiletries, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna get me a little thing of this Noxie, and I'm gonna clean my face, and it's gonna be so clean." You know what I mean, y'all? God is my witness. I was in the shower, put that vaccine on my face. It was on my face about 15, 16 seconds when I started feeling like my face was on fire. Fire. Then it was all, so when I watched it, it was all red. It's burning. It's too strong for me. That, oh, I don't know if they've changed it, but it didn't take me but one time. And I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Because some stuff be too strong. And I'm like, I don't know what's in that. Yes, that's a fact, sis. But yeah, I'm going to try that honey. Yeah, like I said, that Noxeme was way too strong for me. But you know how many people use Noxeme? Like, it seemed like everybody and their mama used it. And I'm like, how are they using that? I couldn't. And then, so like I said, I've just learned that everything don't work for everybody. So I know they say that little avocado facial works. Never done it though, because as soon as I start cutting up and chopping up and mushing up avocados, I want guacamole. I want avocado toast. I want to make some salsa, some guacamole salsa. That's all I'm thinking about if you put that stuff in front of me. I'm sorry. So I'm like, dang, I would have to buy avocado face mask already made. But I'm sure it would be better to do it with your own avocados. But I love avocados, so it's gonna be real hard for me just to put them on my face. Hmm. I'm telling you, when I was in high school, I feel like everybody's face was clean because they used Noxamin. Like it was just the. And when you're young, you look at other people and think like I could do it because they doing it, or if they got it, I could have it, or whatever. You think like that. When you're an adult, you realize, they can use that stuff. I can't. They can. Let me tell you something. If I was to take my washcloth, cover it in soap, and put Irish Spring between my legs, I am going to be in the worst pains of irritation because it's too doggone strong you've ever seen in your life. Like I am gonna be, I'm gonna chafe. I'm gonna no. I learned when I was young that everything everybody else can do and use don't mean you can. So you have to know you. If you don't know you, nobody else gonna know you. Mm, yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, I haven't had like I said, outside of like when I use the stuff I have to do like a face mask, and I don't even do that all the time. I do it once a week. Oh yeah, what's the best one to get? Please tell us. Yep. Yeah, I'm telling you, you'll try some because everybody else doing it. Oh, everybody got that. I'm gonna go get. Okay, okay, and you'll be the test dummy because you'll be like, oh wait, this doesn't work for me. This I remember when all my buddies was telling me, "Yeah, put some peroxide in a bottle with some water. Got me a little spray bottle, bang, bang, sprayed. After I washed my hands, sprayed a little bit on it, let it dry, bang. That's how I got these little highlights. That's how I got this. And if you do it like this, you have it like that, please. I put that peroxide. Well, y'all know I'm team too much, so I probably did too much. But I put that peroxide in my hair and I woke up and it was different. Well, it was lighter, but it was like, it was weird. It was lighter, and then I'd be in the light. Somebody be like, "Your hair look kind of yellow." It looked kind of. Oh, one of my besties always saying, "Oh, yeah, keep it away from Danny because Danny just do it." Because I will. I would just take the scissors, cut it off. Like I said, I took the clippers. Like I want short hair on the side. You're not gonna tell me I can't. Zoop, like I do. Now I miss mine. But what I don't miss that I had so much hair. If I went and got braids, it always. I mean, of course, I would do this like all the. Dang, I hate to do this on my line because they might catch me one of them. But I used to always, if I was getting my hair braided and I needed them to, because I had a lot of hair this thick. And so I used to be like, dang, they going to be time consuming. So to get them to have two, three people on my head to make sure of it and make sure they did it in like between eight, because eight is my favorite. If you can get me out of there at eight on my whole head, we doing it 12 tops. That's about, because after that, my attention span, I've done 24 hours, but my attention span is gone. My mood, my patience, everything is short. So usually I used to go in there and tell them I was flying out of town. I was flying out of town for something spontaneous. My flight is super early in the morning, so I have to get done with here and have enough time to get to the store and grab some stuff for this last minute. Oh, honey, I get deep because if I'm going into character, I'm going deep. Oh, and somebody said I have other accounts on YouTube. Lies, lies. I am too cocky to not come in and be me. Meaning, if I'm gonna come in and act a fool, I'm still gonna come in and be me. Wait, what? Are you serious? wait, wait. So it's semen in what? wait, and I didn't. I didn't at first. And then I was thinking, what could be a bad facial? At first, I couldn't, and I swear my mind should have went gutter because just now when I just said what could be a bad facial, and I just pictured, let's just say I just pictured a champagne bottle rupturing in your face. Yep. Yep. It was a go-to for coloring your hair in the night. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. I do too much, y'all. My hair was like, oh my goodness. And then for some odd reason, when you put it in a ponytail, you couldn't really tell it. When you took it down, it was the hair that would be laying, on top. But up in a ponytail, oh, but sometimes I'd be in the light and somebody be like, man, Danny, I swear your hair seems a different color every time the light hit it. And I used to be like, it's that damn peroxide. I wouldn't be surprised if this is true. Mm. And I could believe it. I could believe it. And the worst part is, what we probably won't even know is you'll look up and it'll be it'll be one of the ingredients we don't know because medically they have a name for everything, so it'd be something different. That's why they'd be like, put it in layman's terms. They'll be like, yeah, one of the ingredients is sumalacapalorocadishis. Like, what the hell is that? I don't even care what it is. And it'd be really cold for its semen. Semen drops. Semen drops. And you'd be like, what the? I believe it though, crazy cat mama. But I also wonder how much would it take for him to put into this cup every day for me to clean my face. Well, when you think about it, but it's also probably like you ever watch a flick, they just be going in their face. I swear these have a skin is glowing. You say, wait a minute, is that where she got that glow? Say, where did she get that glow from? And like those black face masks, I like them a lot, but not every one of them are good to me. And what's funny, what now this is what's funny. I had bought some of that the one the black face mask. I had bought some of those in you apply and whatever. And it worked real good. It was probably about $8 for the tube or whatever. $7. Not bad. I went to Dollar Tree. I bought one was a little tube, so it was about maybe it definitely was airport size, so it's about this big. You know what I'm saying? So it's about this big. And then they had some packages that was just a single individual mask. Those were actually some real good ones. As far as the charcoal mask, those were some real good ones. And I got them straight from Dollar Tree. Now I had got a couple of quotes that I put on my wall, and one of the quotes I put on my floor, and I got them from Dollar Tree. But I know they don't stick like the. I don't like that. Hmm. Now I know that when my brother-in-law, excuse me, years ago, before I worked for him and everything, when he first started working for Nordstrom's, he had got my sister this milk, and it was milk like lotion, the milk bath stuff, and it was supposed to be a milk, so man. But when I tell you that used to make your skin, your face just clean you, and I'm like, and it looked like milk. Hmm. Okay. Wait, she did what with the gym? Wait. Wait, are we saying she used something for hair gel, like in Something About Mary. There's something about Mary. I love that movie. I love that movie. That's why I said my Mary was in Something Like Mary. Like it's something with Mary. She see now first of all, what she does in that movie, nobody would do. So you see this dude, you think he got hair gel on his shoulder, and you just like, oh, let me get it. I needed some extra. They just fling it in your hair. Oh no, 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 no. And then her hair is sticking up. Her hair is sticking up because it's hard as a rock now. Oh my goodness, I love that movie. Mm. She knew she was dripping. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Mm. I can seriously hold any conversation about sex and stuff, but I swear certain words make me become a little kid who heard the word booty. Like they just some words and dripping goo and think. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That one took me out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. That was dripping. Some stuff is always just gonna make me giggle. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh man. Oh man. So what is everybody wait to dump it all off? Big. I can't with this story. Oh, that time in band camp. That's one of the things that made that funny was because, but it also gave a new look. Cause see, let me tell you something. If you cool enough, you could change things. Cause see, when you got your cool perspective, if people listening to you, that's why I always say, when people listening to you, what you gonna say? Cause you might be able to change something. Cause see, when you got real power now, I ain't talking about you came up in the room and said, "Hey, Black, if I catch you over at CJ's page," you know what I'm saying? No, 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 not that kind of control. Not that, Mama Bear. I don't like them, so you can't like them either. No, 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 no. But when you got real juice, you walk in a room and you'll say, "Man, Mama Bear, you my girl. I love you. So funny." And somebody gonna suddenly now start being nice to Mama because that's juice. You know why? Because they know you just got. I don't know how to say it. It's just juice. And when you so called nobody and so called big people talking about you, it's real juice. But like I told y'all, they not really big if we all in the same cipher and we end up in the same circles and you actually know my name. Because let me tell you something, we could be equals and people like, Duzger? I'm like, who? Who? Because I don't know them. They said, well, they be in everybody's chat. I don't know them. You think I'm looking for new names I don't know just to know their name? I don't. You think I go in people's chat so I can see who they're so I can talk about why they was there? I don't care. Go where you want to go. Go where you want to go. Watch what you want to watch. Say what you want to say. Oh yeah, you know what? Sometimes I always forget that too, and then I flip the TV over the big screen, like I forgot about this. Right. Mm-hmm. Like how old are you? Yep. Yep. But that's what people do. That's what people do. They like kids. Hmm. I'm grown, so the thought of me getting into an argument with a chick and being like, "Yeah, and I bet you be sucking dick." I'm not gonna say every last one of us have done at least once, but I'm sure if you're old enough, you've done it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a part of us. It's called foreplay. Like I like stop me somewhere, somebody. So if you didn't do it, it'd be your choice. But you know what I'm saying? But quit fronting like if I did it, I'd be the only one on earth. How old are we? 10? How old are we? Kids? Because when you're a kid, that's something you're talking about, and you can actually judge somebody else. What? That's like if we grown ups and I get into it with you, and I'll be talking about, oh girl, your hair ain't even long, girl. I can care how long your hair is or how short it is. I could care less, but I definitely care if you got a wig over dreadlocks. And I won't stop saying that because dreadlocks are supposed to be that you are confident in not only your skin, but trying to give your hair back its natural pattern without all those chemicals and heat. And it's a beautiful thing to have dreadlocks. But you got to be strong and secure in yourself. Because if you's not, yeah, but like I said, certain stuff I'm just not gonna do. I'm not here trying to argue my way through YouTube. I am not. I just literally got a back to back email from Subway. I don't even eat Subway like that. Sorry, I just had to look at that because I'm like, wait, what is it? It's some coupon or some special? Why are they sending it to me? What made them send me? And why didn't that go to my junk mail? Look, and why didn't they go to my junk mail? Yeah, so like I said, as an adult, it's just certain things I'm not going come back to. And that's why I also don't slut shame people. What you do with yourself is fine and dandy, and I'm not here to judge you. But if you got a husband and you're doing it, don't come tell me nothing about your husband. Because you don't care about him, so why should I? I'm just being honest with you. Like, why would I care? Just like if you had a wife. If I know a guy and he on YouTube and he got a whole wife at home, but I know for a fact he over there sending pictures of his junk to women on the internet, I'd be like, oh, baby, you don't care about your wife. Why am I be sitting here defending him? I love Firehouse Subs. Okay, what you saying now? Yes, I love Firehouse Subs. Like I said, Subway just has fell off so bad to me. Yep. 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 And you better. And that better be how all y'all moving around here. I don't want to hear nothing different. I don't want to hear nothing less. Let me tell you something. I got a saying with me. The day you put me on a seat that it's like you giving me ultimatums, you lost. I don't play ultimatums. If you feel like I'm doing something that's wrong and you tell me what that is. But some of these creators will fall out. Like I said, they'll be falling out with somebody for a year. And you supposed to not like them too. And then one day you'll look up and they'll have them right in your chat and they'll be mad at you for not liking them. That's too much control to give somebody. I can't give you that kind of control over my life. I can't. We adults. I respect y'all as grown women and men. And I expect as grown women and men that you are making a choice that is best for you. You are making a choice that will work for you. You are making, how do I look telling somebody like, Black, why you be over there watching Just Danny? Your best response better because I fucking felt like it. Because I wanted to. Because I like it. Come on. And then in this world, like, come on. I'm not going to walk in McDonald's to talk about Burger King. That's just common sense, right? You don't walk up in McDonald's and talk about Burger King got a better burger, like, than be at Burger King. But if you came in and said, "Oh, I love McDonald's, But I do like going to other bugs because I love burgers. I wouldn't be mad at you. Get what I'm saying? Why would I be mad? You like burgers. You should be adventuring into some other burgers. Same thing with channels. I might give a review, but you might listen to other reviews because it's a different perspective and it gives you different, views. Nothing's wrong with that. And that's why I'm like, oh, I can't. I can't. Let's see what y'all in here saying. I don't like that. I don't like that whole you gotta lie, you gotta sneak, you can't say nothing. But then here's things that you see all the time because I pay attention to everything around me. You'll see people say, I don't go over there, I don't be knowing nothing about it. And then when that content creator, because they nervous. They nervous to say for real like they saw it. So the content creator be like, I don't give a dang about Just Daddy and blah blah. And they be like, I don't be over there. As they say in the comments. I don't be over there. I don't even mess with Just Danny. I don't pay her no attention. Then one day the content creator saying, yeah, so Just Danny had a live and she was saying, that she can't stand me. And they're like, oh yeah, she came in talking about you strong. How y'all all know suddenly? So what, y'all only happen to watch? Did that content creator send out a memo that said it's okay to watch this one? Because suddenly everybody knows what happened in there. But they swear nobody was there. Nobody goes. They get up out of here. And think about the content creators that get a clip from somebody, right? Which is probably somebody they cool with, somebody be in their chat, might be their moderator. I don't know who it is. But they'll get a clip from somebody, right? And then they'll say, what? Did you see on this clip who was in the chat? Did you see who was there? Honey, the person who gave you the message was there. Because if you really don't want to hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, you don't do none of the above. Don't nobody talk to me about this person. I'm never going to talk about them, and I don't hear nothing they saying. But if you could watch it, you could talk about it, and you could do this, then so can I. But around here, you need permission. You need to go ask all the OGs, and then go ask the people under them, and think, oh, baby, buy just to watch somebody on YouTube? Come on now. I'm not doing that. Google said it's free. And Google said that even if you don't like people, you can block them from commenting, but you cannot block them from seeing. So, like right now, I know Looky Lou, and not Diamonds and Pearls, Dingleberry, and all that. I know they watching from binoculars. I know they got their binoculars. They got their telescope. They they got a pad and paper so they could write down funny things I said. They could maybe say them over on their channel. People got so much to say about me, and they so dislike me and what I'm doing, but you must be watching it because I wouldn't know what you was doing, and what I don't like, I don't watch. I don't watch Amber because I don't. I don't like the sound of her voice. I know what she's going to do. She's been done it. We could talk about it. I could just hear what she's doing and know, oh, I know that story because remember when she did such such. I already know. I don't watch. I don't watch Seawell. I heard about Seawell's strike party. I don't watch it because when it's no for me, it's a no for me. And then when it's a hell no for me, I don't even talk about you like you're dead, like you don't exist. I will not. I mean, you could be on fire on the internet. Everybody is talking about it. I won't mention it. I'll be over here talking like it was no fire. Because when I'm over it, I'm over it. Yeah. You do. I tell you, it's like a church. Do y'all just walk in the church? Oh my God, that was some good singing. That was a good word. I joined. If you're a church joiner. No, you keep going. I know I do. When I was in believing in going to church, that's why I wasn't joining nobody's church because I was like, oh no. Sometimes you could go a couple of times and be like, no, I just don't feel it yet. And sometimes I go and be like, nope, this ain't gonna work at all. But yeah, let's see what else y'all in here saying. hmm And they don't get what they doing to the subscribers when you do that. That's one of the things when I was with Dear Yvette, one of the reasons I knew it wasn't gonna work was her jealousy toward other people would have her come and treat who's in there for her like trash. So she always coming in. Oh, all I do is ride up and down the streets and I see what's going on. I see everything. Let me make that clearer and clearer. Lawrence, a girl, make it clear that you ain't got no business. I wish I would be checking on her when we sleeping together. And that's what I be saying when I say she got them tendencies like this, because she act like these are chicks. Like, this ain't your girlfriends. These are other subscribers. You don't own them. I even think back, Susan, I hate to do this, but I even think back on when Dear, because I know Susan ain't thinking about this whatsoever, even mine. Just an example, because we talking about this trifling heifer. I think back on when Dear Yvette did a whole live on Susan and Butterfly Kisses, and she did a whole live because they actually said something. Well, in a comment, she didn't like the statement that was made. Once again, why are you walking around reading everything that's said about you? That's on you. But she once again she going off, and they tell us clear as day. YouTube does not say, hey, if one of the subscribers say some shit you don't like, you have a right to talk them. They don't. They say one of the things we are allowed not to do is to torture the subscribers. Like, we not. Because they have AdSense because they need subscribers to watch the AdSense, and that it's all a money making thing. If you're not a part of the problem, I mean, of the money making, you're not a part of the helping us make money, then you're a part of the problem. But I don't like that. All that, oh, you be there, and if you be there, and they always say, it, and if you be there, don't be here. Usually, ones who say that are going to end up at some point being cool with the person that they're saying that about, because I've seen it happen over and over and over and over again. hmm Right, just to let you. Yep. Yep. And I just say at the end of the night on a membership, give me something different than what you give me on the channel. Mm-hmm. Oh, break time. What you having for lunch? Wait, break time. What the hell? Oh, jeez. I did not even realize we've been on here. What does it say? I got on here 9:45. Well, yeah, we've been on here over 2.5 hours. I did not realize I've been running my mouth y'all that long. I really didn't. But you know what? I wasn't here yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday. Yeah, like I said, I want some soup. I want some soup. I don't know, because I got a taste for, sorry, my ear keeps trying to pop, so it's going to keep making me yarn. I don't know if y'all ear pop like this. Sometimes you talking and feel like your ears, I don't know. I always call it popping. Oh, it's so annoying. And one of the two things my body is going to automatically do when my ear needs to pop is either my body's going to start yarning, or I'm going to hold my nose so that I can make myself my ears pop. But yeah, like I said, some of these different chats you go in, and then when you go into the chats, I mean, everybody might not see you, especially if the chat's going fast when you say hello. So I never think like that, like, oh, they looked right past me. But some chats you get in, no one speaks to you. You be like, why am I in here? I came in the chat to talk. The chat was not meant to bully. The chat was meant for us to sit and talk. That's what I tell people. You can talk about your chat all day if you want to. My chat always moving. You know why? Because people always talking. And they ain't in here talking about somebody. We're talking. We're holding conversation. We are conversing with each other. It's a big difference. But some of these people that come on here and they are, like I said, they control who you talk to, control who you watch. They control what you say. You be like, golly, how about I just sit back and don't say nothing and you just say everything for me? That's how I be feeling. Like some of these subscribers, they make they people say, I feel so sorry for people when they talk. Because it's ridiculous. They be giving me control freak. Like I'd be like, ooh, how are you in a relationship? Because this is terrible. Mm-hmm. Yes. But that's just it. And then they'll say on the internet, swear to God, these content creators will say to you, well, if I don't like him and you over there, you messing with my ops, you doing this, you doing that, you doing this, you doing that. Well, let me tell y'all something. Let's real life because we all adults. And since everybody say they not doing this like gang gang, and nobody want to be on that gang gang mentality and none of that stuff. But here's the reality. If you went to work and you worked at wherever, and somebody who didn't get along with one of your bestest friends ever, could you literally sit in the business and be like, hey, bump them. I'm not serving them. I'm not whatever it is you did at your job. I'm not talking to them. I'm not helping them. I'm not ringing up. They said, no, you couldn't. G5, how you doing, sis? Daisy. Listen, but could you go to work and do that? No, you couldn't. But on YouTube, they literally will tell you, like, oh, yeah, Susan, I saw you saying hey to Just Danny. What was that all about? It was me saying hello. But on here, it means that you agree with what they said. You gonna make a T-shirt with it. You do it yourself. No, it doesn't. But then you'll see people throwing money at people, i.e., that heifer's name will never say on this channel. And the other example would be, oh dear vet. If y'all ever notice, so whenever somebody into it with somebody she don't like, she run up over there to throw money like she's buying the problem. Baby, I wish I would. I wish I would. I feel like everybody around here, when they give from their heart, they gave it from their heart. They just decided, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I want to do this. And they did it. But with her, it's just something different. And there's so many people out here. I just but she was one of the main people. You being there supporting her. You ain't thinking about the other people. It's way better lives that would be going on sometimes. And I'd be like, I don't care. I'm gonna be over here and just chill. And sometimes you come in there and she wasn't talking about nothing. But you still go in there and support. And then all she wanna talk about is who this and where's this and what's this. And you like, girl, you wanna talk about all the places you were at last night? But you're mad at anybody who you think was over there too? Yep. They do. Not only do they try to control the narrative because they're afraid if you go over there, you might hear another side and you might actually think. But not only that, they trying to control the narrative on that side, and then they're just trying to control you. It's a controlling thing. It's just like, okay, first of all, I'm gonna go where I want to go. And like most of y'all, if Mama Bear, Black, G5, and me are all going live at the same, and Just Danny are all going, because I remember that's the other me. I'm talking about me in third party. And Just Danny are all going live at the same time, and we probably gonna be talking about the same thing because we all know each other's name. We are probably gonna be talking about the same thing, or we just find people that we entertain by. Girl, I'm gonna be double device and triple device. I'm gonna have one of you on my TV, one on you on my laptop, one of you running on my phone, and then when one of you might get slow or whatever, slow down or do something, playing some music, I'm gonna slide on over to the up. That's what most of us do. And like I tell y'all, before I was a content creator, I'm somebody who when I watch something and I still got questions, I gotta keep watching it over and over again so I don't have a question no more. I want to see if they answering it for me. But as a content creator, if I'm gonna speak on something, I'm just speaking on it because I watched it half a time and I really didn't realize that they said this early. No, I really gonna watch it through. Wait, what is that saying? did a deep dive on two creators and was appalled by their past doings. Yeah. And sometimes you're gonna be appalled because what you're gonna look into some of these people that's on here that's bad, and they're gonna have a good past. And they're gonna come from good stuff. And they're gonna come from reasons why you don't understand why they're acting like this. So it can go any way. But like I said, the behaviors people be on here, baby, bad. I can't. Like as an adult, as old as I am, I can't. hmm Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. But yeah, no, I don't like that on here. That's one of my and then everybody got something to say. Mind your business. Let me tell you something. You want to hear me talking about your friends? Get to talking about me, man. You want otherwise I don't care. Let me tell y'all something. It's stuff going on all over YouTube, and there's some stuff that I watch and I don't speak on because I don't. It's not to break it down. I just watch it. It's a piece of a story, and if it fits something one day, I put it in there. You understand me? But I watch what I want to watch. I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. Everybody not from one place. Believe it or not, there's people come up in here and they have no clue who some of the people I'm talking about, and we all see each other every day. You get what I mean? Because we go places. Just like I tell you in a heartbeat, I'm not in a place where if you came in here and said, "Oh my goodness, I was watching this guy Jonathan's live last night, and he was teaching everybody how to stuff a salmon." That ain't something that could hurt us. Why would I? Why does that? And then here's the thing about people. People be like, "Well, don't talk about them because we all talk about the same stuff, but we got different perspectives, baby." I don't just watch one news, but I still think all of it's subjective. But on the internet, you better not. You better not watch two people that are talking about the same person, because oh Lord forbids they're gonna have an orgasm. Don't you talk about two people that talk about the same two TV shows? Oh Lord forbids that you don't really have respect for all of them. You just like one of them. No, I like them all. That's why I'm subscribed to all of them. I'm ADD and they manage to hold my attention, so that says a lot for me. That's how I feel about it. But yeah, I got tired of seeing that on the internet, man. It seemed like if it wasn't that, you would always the one thing I kept in that this. I'm telling y'all, this is the worst one. I hate to see. I hate to see when somebody pop up the screenshots from a thing and say, now they supposed to be reading Mama Bear's comment. So they say, "Oh, black, oh yes, I've been done the same." Because suddenly, when they read this, they can't read. It's not that these people can't read; is they trying to do too many things at once. So they reading it, but they saying, black." Wait, so black was in there and G5? Okay, G5, I see you. I see you. Honey, let me tell you something about all the brave sisters and men who come into the comments and say, "Hey, hey, hey," who come into the comments and say, "I'm here and I love you," who come into the comments and say, "Stop lying." Let me tell you something. Everybody can see you because you came into the comments. So people kill me going to tell somebody they saw you in the comments. I want to be seen. You know why I ain't see your ass? Because you ain't even come in the comments, yo, looky Lulu. Who was your looky Lulu? And they're like, well, such and such was there. Because let somebody tell me such and such seen it. Who's such and such? So they tell me who's such and such. Or if they tell me, well, I don't want to say who it is because they don't want to be known. But they want to let it be known who everybody else is. Get up out of here. I don't like no snitching ass people. I don't like no it's okay for you to come. And then these creators will say, well, I'm going over there so I can give you the information about it. Well, I'm going over there so I can make sure you saying the right stuff. They say even the Bible is left open to the interpreter. So if y'all think I'm just because you said something happened that way, because like I said, a lot of these people, it's a 3 hour live. They paid you 30 minutes, but they told you everything. How? We ain't even watched everything. And you talked over 15 minutes of that 30 minutes you played me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said, it's people all over. Daisy, I'm telling you, that's what they do. I ain't never seen so many Looky Lulus in my life. And here's one thing I got for you. Here's the best thing I got for you. The same content creators who do that, hey, dare to say to them, like, hey, don't bring Amber over here on your channel because she's disrespected all of us and disrespected women, and you know what I mean? And let you say that to them and they decide they're gonna bring Amber up on there. They going off. Oh, they finna check you. When really, let me tell you something, secret newsflash. Subscribers, without you, these creators are nothing. If you not watching, so whether you hate watching, whether you love watching, whether you got a crush on them watching, you make it. It's you hitting those like buttons. They can't come with all these stock accounts and hit every like button to get them in the algorithm to get a check. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't them watching their own AdSense. What do half of these creators tell you about themselves? I don't even watch me. I don't even want to hear myself talk. But bitch, I want to hear you. Come on now, yeah. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me these heifers don't act like this. Tell me the same content creators who tell everybody where to go ain't the same content creators. You can't tell nothing. You can't tell them consume type after they sneeze. You hear what I'm saying? Because you can't tell them nothing. So to me, anybody following the leader Rakim, you a fool. Because they not going to follow you. That same creator who somebody is sitting up all night watching other people's lives so they could go give them a briefing on what they saw on live are the same creators that'll turn on you tomorrow and be cussing you out and checking you like one of their minions. I know, I've seen it 18 million times on YouTube. I see it all the time. I've seen content creators, like I said, I hate this person, I hate this person, I never talk to this person, they better than me, I would never, 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 never. So the audience hate the person too. Because the audience feel like I love them so much that I hate them because they dissed you. And then y'all bring them people back in there. Like I said, the reason that Sherelle will not bring Amber on her panel is because it's no way your audience is going to ever be okay with that. Now, has she brought her up there? Yeah. And you saw with that chat. Read the chat. Check the chat. The chat is going bananas. Get this off your stage. Why is this skank back? Wait. You cool with her again? And that's when she was like, oh, no, let's take this over to Perry's. I'm telling you, because your audience make you. I know. Some of you subscribers are saying, no, we don't. We're nobodies. If we ain't sending them money, we nobody. Please hit that like button. Hit that room. Come up in here and comment. Comment when I'm done. Yeah, that's what pays me. And trust me, I need everybody to do it, and it has to be a consistency. But that's what helps pay these people too. So for them to act like the only way now, like I tell you, everything else is a plus, a perk, and you know what I'm saying, and a blessing. It's a blessing. I mean, and content creators know what they're doing. That's why some of them just come on and and some of them, if it's in your goal or whatever, do it. Cause some, like I said, they got a goal every day of what they want to make, and that's what they go do. And some say they sold to do it, and some actually do work. It depends. But don't nobody own no stories out here. Just like out here when creators be like, man, you had my name in your mouth. I could care less about you having my name in my mouth. I'm sure it tastes good. But I have a problem with you sitting around keep thinking you gonna punk me. Cause one thing I know for real, and especially I can't speak for no other race but mine. One thing I know definitely about my race is if I don't nip that shit in the bud, I'm food. And I ain't food for nobody. I'm a foodie. I ain't nobody food. So I don't know, Boney. We gonna nip this right in the butt. I'm not gonna play with you. I really fear no man but God. Yeah, like I said, these creators. I can't. That's why I can't stand hearing that. As soon as I come in the chat and they do that, I be like, I gotta go. I gotta go. And then you'll look at some of the subscribers and be like, I would never. Not after what they did to you. Them be the same subscribers who gonna have their feelings hurt when that same creator get cool with that person again. Hmm. You have to peep game, and you have to peep that. Like, I follow my gut. So when I first start watching somebody, I get sometimes a feeling about them. I don't go out and tell the world. I just keep watching. Then one day, if that feeling gets stronger or it changes, I just watch them. Like, oh, I'm not surprised. When I first met them, I thought they were shady. When I first bought them, I thought they was messy. When I first bless you, when I first watched them, I thought so. I always think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't the gospel. But I watch, and I watch people's whole resume. I don't watch just what somebody told me to watch at the time. They told me I watch your whole resume. So when I come on your channel and I first get subscribed, I start from the beginning. I like to see who you really were before you figured out to be on here. However it was you gonna be. I like to see who you really were in the beginning. Oh yeah, it's Boo Boo the Fool Hunting. They will play you around here. I ain't never seen so. I mean, I kid you not. If we played name that creator who said this, we gonna all have different answers because gonna always be somebody saying it different. But I've heard creators say stuff like, "I'll never mess with such and such and such. I give up my whole channel if I did this. If you catch me in a lie, take my." They call me that. I've seen. Man, they do it all. Shoot, they just one lie after one, and I mean, when they be talking about their numbers, if your numbers are good and you get them from just doing you and it ain't from just covering bull or whatever, because some people that might be what you do. You cover the bullshit. Oh well, that's what you do. It's okay. It's your kingdom running how you want. I could care less. It's when it's all these excuses. Oh, such and such came on at the same time I did, so nobody was there. Well, first of all, if you're growing in numbers and numbers and numbers, y'all don't own just the same people. And once again, did you not hear me say that most people that are really loyal to people, they'll have 2, 3 devices running, or they'll come stop in here and say, how you doing? And then you don't see them in the chat for a few minutes because they went over somewhere else and say, hey, how you doing? And then they came back and say, hey, you guys, I'm back. Or they don't say I'm back and they just start talking again. You know what I mean? But no, these creators don't give these nobody respect that they doing it. Some of these creators are literally live listening to lives themselves. Okay, but they're mad at you if the thought is you somewhere else because they'll say stuff like, "Well, don't leave mine. Check it out when I'm over, baby. I could watch you and them at the same time and be giving both of y'all views and clicks. You get me? You get me? Because there's no part in my analytics that says, do they like Terry Lynn and better? There's no part of my no. My analytics are by they have to do with me. But that's how they be on here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I seen you laughing at G5 joke. Hmm. I seen you laughing at a joke and you be like, what? That's what's got your attention? That laughter? What's wrong with laughter? Laughter make you bad now, y'all? I don't know. Somebody tell me. I'm asking for a friend. Is laughter a bad thing now? Like I told people, and I used to say this all the time when I went on other people's that mob mentality. And half the people swear they don't like the mob mentality, they be doing it. They say, man, I can't stand mob mentality, so all y'all come with me and don't go over there no more. But baby, that's mob mentality. Mob mentality says do what I say do, and that's it. No, babe. Because here come me and my mob if you don't. And some people come in like with that mob, and so they'll say stuff like, "Yeah, when we came, your chat, it got real packed up in there because we came." That's mob mentality. That means we came in like a mob. That means me and my crew decide, "Hey man, let's go up there and flood through with us." And this how you know it's a mob. They all leave together because everybody is under. I mean, You know why? Because the mob leader said, hey, y'all, we finna go up in there and say hello, see who up in there, and then we gonna get up out of there real quick. All right. Take screenshots if you see anybody we don't know or you see some comments I missed. And they come up in there. That's mob mentality, Joe. You know how Danny come through? Dolo. You know how I came through your shit? Dolo. When I had something to say, you know who said it on a page? They self? Dolo. Me. When I can't do that mob mentality shit. I can't. I can't, and I definitely can't do somebody chastising me like I'm a 5-year-old kid. I'm a grown arse woman. I am a grown arse woman. You know what? Like I just said, anybody watching anything to get mad, they're choosing unhappiness. Okay, Nino, you licking. Hold on, y'all. Let me come off the camera just so y'all can see me kicking out this bed. Hold on, because he over here just licking his whole body, right? Look, he's so close. His tail. Look, his tail is right. Get out. Get your tail. Get. Go. Go, Papa Pig. Get out. To the moon. To the moon, Alice. Yeah, all he did was stretch. See, you know he closed his tail. Big Bubba. See when the camera off, they can't see that you this close to me. Get, scram. Like I said, I don't watch nobody lives to get upset, and anybody could be anywhere they want. But one thing I know is, and I just speak for myself. You know, when I speak in chats, when I'm comfortable, and not comfortable because I'm not scared. Comfortable, like okay, people in here got some good energy. They ain't got me in here ready to throw up gang signs and get into that kind of fight with them because I'm, you know what I'm saying. So when people have good energy, they get my energy. I match your energy. I match your energy. When people got bad energy, I meet them with that energy too, because I got that in me too. But yeah, when your chat is like when I go in the chat and I look at it and people in there like, shut your ugly dumb butt up, you retard. Oh no. I don't want to sit and talk with you like that. For what? We would fight. How many of these words can we say to each other before somebody want to fight? Like I don't do that in real life. I don't do that in real life. So yeah, so some chats are like, ooh, no, thank you. Or some chats you come in and say hello, and they say, oh, I know where you been. Oh, hold on, do I have a dog collar on or something? Why the freak? You know what I mean? Did somebody put a chip in my paw? What? Or I can't stand when people be like, oh yeah, I be seeing your lives, but you ain't never seen them comment. They ain't never just said, hey, I'm watching anything. So okay, well you keep on looky lulu. But if you want to tell me hello, dang, just come in and say hello. I do not bite. And I truly ain't judging you, and I don't care where you come from. And sometimes people, I kid you not, sometimes I see people up in here, and then I'll be watching a live, and I'll see them, like, oh, I didn't even know. And I keep moving. That's it. That's it, because that just showed me how much I'm not thinking about that part of them. Like, I'm like, hold on, I like you if I know where you came from, and I don't like you. No. What I told you, and just like I told anybody I know, it's going to be people who come up in here and they don't like each other. Block them. You don't got to see nothing they saying. But when we come in here, the same respect I'm asking you to give them, they got to give you. It's a two-way street. Everybody deserves it. And y'all want to know something bad? Because I didn't expect my teeth to be like that yesterday. I had took out that corn beef slow cooker dinner, and it's corned beef, potatoes, cabbage. You know what I'm saying? Corn. I mean the carrots. It smells so good. I made it in the slow cooker, but I can't chew that deep. I may try to eat a little piece, but I can't chew that deep. That's chewing. So I'll be back tomorrow night. My antibiotics have started letting the swelling go down enough where it's not coming out of my tooth. I cannot put my two teeth together. Like I can't. Yeah, like I said, can't nobody tell me what to do. And I'm not gonna tell y'all what to do. But what I am gonna tell you is three things you never gotta do. You ain't never got to go nowhere defending me. Trust me. You don't. When you show me you stand with me, is when you show me you come in with a crown on and we can act like adults and really get some business done. We can not only kick it, that when some real shit come up, we can really get something done because we'll come together and use our resources and our brains. Okay. And then, so that's one thing. You don't never got to send me a video or a clip. Your word is your bond. So if you came to me and said, Danny, I was a chat, and I'm not going to lie, it bothered me. They was talking about you. I'd understand that. And if you told me to chat, if I wanted to know, I'd go back and watch. If somebody is playing my video and they are playing it incorrectly or in the wrong way or against the copywriting rules and they are just schmutting that daddy like Gutty and me, you can tell me that, and then whatever I'm gonna do with it, I'll do with it. That's it. You ain't gotta give me time stamps or nothing. I'll go over there and get them myself. Just like if they talking about me and I give a damn to hear it, I'll go get it myself. I'm human. If I sit and listen to somebody talk about me, all I'm thinking of is rebuttals. But I'm bossy. Meaning I'm a boss. Meaning that if you're talking about me, I could care less. And you know how I show you? I care less. Let's see how you look at it. You look at it this way, Danny. I like who I like. As you should. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I'm telling you. Show up, I show out. I tried to, like I said, and just as nice as I could be, and I ain't even show the ugly side yet. Cause see, I'm trying not to let myself go there. That's giving somebody too much of your power. But trust me, I'm real enough that if you take me there, we go down. I told you if I do something to give me life, I do it. My feet kicked up. Trust. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because some people only speak to you in certain chats. I'm speaking to you here, but I'm barely know you there. I'm speaking. That's why I say I'm not that person. And I know that what I'm saying is a majority of what most people either feel, think, seen, you know what I'm saying, do. I'm not just making up some stuff. I'm not. It's real life, like I said. But that was one of the things I just stopped liking on here. Do as you want. Now, if a YouTuber come on and say, hey, I'm never going over there. If you go over there, that's on you, and I could care less. I respect that when they mean it. When they mean it. That's why I said, now just do you. And if you could stand in everything you said, done, liked, watched on here, that's all that matters. And I can. Even the wrong, I can stand in it, stand on it. Yeah, I did it. So, like I said, but I know one thing, guys. I am going to get ready to wrap this up. I want some soup so bad, but then a part of me wants some coffee. I don't know why, but then a part of me, I just want something to drink that's warm. That's it. I'm hungry as ever because already this morning. Oh shoot! Hold on a second, guys. I gotta put y'all on hold. 1 second. Dang it! I knew something was wrong. Look at Nosy Wozy. He can't follow me. I told you, wait a minute. He came running with me. He said, hold on, what we going to get to eat? I said, I wasn't talking food. Hold on 1 second, John. I know I'm going to, and I really know after this, in about 20 minutes, I'm going to have to get up and eat because I just took my blood pressure medicine. I try not to take my blood pressure medicine in the afternoon. Though yesterday, I was forced to take it a little later because through all the pain, I didn't take any. And I'm just going to be honest with you all. I really haven't been on my blood pressure medicine like that. I had this is one thing about blood pressure medicine. And this is not in any kind of way saying this is what anyone should do. I'm explaining it. I'm explaining myself, but I know one thing with blood pressure medicine, you should not cold turkey on it like most things, because it's very detrimental to you when you do that. So I think for me, it just became that the last two times I had went to the doctor, my blood pressure was low, lower than it normally, like not low like low blood pressure, but just it was at a low that it was fine. And I wasn't consistent when I first came back into town. I wasn't even on my blood pressure medicine anymore. And it was, you know what I mean? It was a little high, but then my next one, I mean, it went down. So I'm playing with myself. That's what I'm telling y'all. We have to do better for ourselves. So when I went there yesterday and it was high, and I'm like, oh, I gotta stop playing with this. And I either have to stay on what I'm on, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But yeah, yeah. So today I took it. And I'm like, oh, I've took so much medicine. Uh, I have had since I've been up. I'm on my second. I'm on my second 500 milligram penicillin. I am on. Why don't they have penicillin shots anymore? God, it'd be so much simpler. I am on right now, so I have some ibuprofen 600s, and then I have some Norcos. Um, Once again, the more painkillers you take, and the more it's constipating you. So I was super cotton mouth. So all I want to do right these days is drink fluids, drink my food, drink smoothies, and that's really it. That is really it. Yes, Daisy, anytime. Anytime, sis. Yeah, I know I had to come in here and stay a little while because I didn't come yesterday. And now, of course, I'm going to go to work tonight because, I mean, we're rounding up on that. And that was another thing. Spark kept calling me a gas station worker. I ain't never worked in a gas station. What is he talking about? I work at a whole restaurant. And I'm talking about a fast food restaurant. And I'm not ashamed. You know why? Because all I have to do is what I want to do in my life. So that's the difference between me and you. It's what's the difference between me and you. So I get to go to a job when I don't have to work at all. But I get to go to a job and go 3 days a week. And it's half a block from my house. And I love the people I work with. And I love where I'm at. And I know everybody around me. So what? You're not hurting me, baby. That don't hurt me. Because you sniff dirty panties under the bed. Like, yes. Yes. I enjoyed you too, Black. Thanks for sharing with us. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Please, everybody, have a good day. I cannot believe it's Wednesday already either. But it's Wednesday. Have a good, and I will be back in the morning. Like I said, I feel like tomorrow. I feel like you sound like my mom. She said that I need to eat. I'm so scared to eat. It's just I'm telling you, after yesterday, I'm just so scared. Look at this. I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's still swollen. Like, no mistake the fact that it went down a lot. Like, my face is very swollen. And all of this right here is abscess. This is so it's all under here. Like, and they opened my mouth and they showed it. My gums down here are the red, bloodshot red, and I'm just scared because I can't even lie to y'all. When people started telling me what can happen when an abscess bursts, like I'm scared of that. But I do need to eat because, like I said, my stomach just feels off because I need to eat food instead of drinking stuff. But I told you, I'm scared. I told myself, give it 2 days, maybe three. And then you can, I'm just, ooh. But I know when I get in there, but I got to let all that fast. But I do. I do, sis, I know. Yes, yes, please don't forget to show your crown on your way out the building. On your way out the building. Because one thing about when you hit that like button and you're smashing that crown, you might not have came in and made comments, and you might have just sat and listened and watched, or you might have been listening and you didn't come in the chat, but hit that like button. It tells us you here. It don't tell me exactly. It don't say, oh, Susan liked and Johnny liked them. It don't tell me all that. But it counts. It definitely puts you in accounts. It's like your senses. You do them, and then we know you're there. We know that the people in the building, and that's what I want to know. The crowns are in the building. But thank you guys, and I will catch y'all later because pretty much what you see right now. I mean, look, I am shit showered and dressed all ready for the day. It's this simple. It is. I am t-shirts, a different hoodie, and leggings all week. When you want to catch me in something different, you won't. But I am laying around. Like I said, I'm about to get up because I really want something. That's why I was thinking about some soup. I really want some. I had that last night. It was some. Actually had some gumbo, but I couldn't chew the meats, so I couldn't do the sausage at all. I couldn't chew the chicken. I couldn't chew the shrimp. So I literally just was kind of. And then another thing that makes me nervous because you're not chewing it, and I'm trying to like bite into something and then swallow it. So I'm scared to choke. So it'll be better. It'll be better. I had to do my whole live like that. But like I said, between all the medicine and stuff, I'm a little off, but I'm still here. I'm still me. I'm blessed. I'm getting better. That's all that matter. But yeah, like I said, you take all that medicine, now it's get your stomach kind of or that's how I feel. That noise I just made is how I feel. Good. Yeah, because that's what I did. I had made so the other day I had made one on Terry Lynn's, and then yesterday I had made one and drank that. I had made a smoothie, and I made it with yogurt, cheesecake, and bananas. I had made that. It's real good, but the problem was is that when I drank the second one, when I drank the second one, it just with all that medicine and that dairy, it just it had me feeling like I was gonna throw up. Just didn't like the way it felt. So I am. I'm gonna figure out something because, like I said, I might try to choose something today. Because, like I said yesterday, no, no. That was a no for yesterday, but today is a different day. But like I said, I really just want some clam chowder. So that's what I wanted to get was get some clam chowder. I have a taste for that. I want some. I honestly, to be truthful, I would love some clam chowder. This is about to sound kind of nasty, and like a good tea. Like I said, this is one of them times when you can get me to go on my teas. I can do a Earl Grey. I can do some teas right now. I just want something warm because another thing like cold don't bother it that much. But the other day when I put something in my mouth and it was cold and I kind of scented that, like you move something in your mouth, and that I didn't like. So like I said, that's just anybody who ever had any abscess or you ever had a bad tooth, right now I'm just well, like I said, I'm on so much medication that if I'm supposed to take it every 6 hours, I'm taking it every 5.5 because I'm just trying not to be in pain right now. Wait, what'd you say, man? Mm. I eat it alone. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm oof. Oh, I can't wait till this is over. That's why I just kept telling myself by next Tuesday I'll be 7 days into my thing, which will be 3 days before it's over, and I should be getting ready to go ahead for the dinner. So I'm like, this too shall pass. This too, but I knew yesterday when I didn't come live, even when I came on Terry Lynn's, I knew like this isn't good. I wasn't good yesterday. Like I wasn't good. And the fact that Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, I literally were on painkillers all day because I was in pain. I just went through it. I worked through it. I saw my auntie through it. I just kept going through it. But Monday was like the pain shit. I mean, it just seemed like the pain shifted Monday, and I thought it was getting better. Because for some reason, Saturday and Sunday, if I twisted my lips, I could feel something. And so I kept feeling like it was on my cheek, though. Like something was going on my cheek. But yeah, when I woke up yesterday, I was like, oh, no, 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 it's time to stop ignoring this. It's time because I think we push stuff off as people. It's like, if I can make it through the night, I'm okay. If I can still eat this food, I'm good. Yeah, yeah. And then yesterday I woke up and it was like, my mouth is disgust. Like it feels terrible. Like somebody take my jaw off. Like you can have it. Like you can take my ear with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I got chubby fingers, so I'm always gonna mess up on typing. I'm always gonna hit the letter next to the letter next to the letter. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'm gonna give y'all a call, talk about something. I don't know, yogurts. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna right now. Like I said, I'm about to get to some clam chowder. But just I don't know, y'all. You ever bought some canned clam chowder? It's disgusting. Like, mm, mm, I'd rather go to Panera Bread or something. Mm. We used to have a real good place right around here, right by the library in the park. And they had the best soups. You could make a soup just the way you want. You could eat it as a bread bowl. You could eat it and serve it with crackers. They could do it on rice. They could any soup if you go and you name the meats, the veggies, the what, how you wanted your broth. Did you want it creamy? Did you Why did they close that place down? Because today I would love to go up in there. I swear I'd go up in there and chill up in that mofo until I was about to go to work. I'll tell y'all I would. But I don't know. It's just like I said, I want to plan child, but I'm too scared. Um, um, sorry, my nephew was texting. Yeah, but I don't know because the last clam chowder I bought in a can, it was New England. I just did not like it. Didn't like it at all. It wasn't good at all. So that's why I said I don't know. But then they have some that be at the deli and like jewels and stuff. I'm getting too deep in this, y'all. I'm gonna get back with y'all later. I love you guys. Like I said, if I come back live today, it would truly be. I just decided to come on. I was really missing y'all and came on before I went to work, or I came on while at work. You never know. You never know. You might get an upload. But today, I really got to get back on my business because the last couple of days I've been distracted, and it's just a lot of things going on. I've been distracted mainly with this tooth. And so I gotta get back on it. I gotta drop some uploads. I gotta do something. I gotta drop some shorts. I gotta do something. I gotta do something with my tan. I gotta do something with my tan. But I love you guys and thank you for being here. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for listening to me talk crap. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for loving on each other. Thank you. And I will see you later. Where's me? Me? Oh, you left me too. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye bye. That's gotta be my nephew.